We have a new enemy in town.
Get ready for some ancient rants!
We're going to rant on a user.
I'm about to say some super harsh things. This is an extreme mega killer rack. Extreme mega killer rack.
It is becoming more insufferable.
No story, no motive, no reason, and no background check. Seriously, are you normal?
This user is also the opinion basher. This user is also the attention seeker.
I'm about to say some super harsh things.
Yes, we have all manner of spooky delights tonight. Oh, actually, it's not tonight, it's the afternoon, but Medicare's streaming later, so, you know, yeah. Right, chat member. Users beware! You're in for a scare! Well, hi, folks. It's Halloween stream. It's officially that time again. And, you know, last year I did a thing where I did, like, a different spooky stream every other stream. Like, I would do a normal trash stream, and then the next stream would be all spooky shit. And then this year I got, like, a mental breakdown over that. I was losing my insanity, because I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do that's spooky for a whole month? So instead of that, we're going back to the Halloween Bonanza format. The whole month has just been, you know, a couple of normal streams. We did look at some Darman, though, and there was the promise of a Darman Halloween special that's happening, or happened already. It's probably already happened. So it's possible that we might look at that today as well. But yeah, I suggested, I asked people for their Halloween-themed suggestions on the Discord. And there were some good-looking ones. There were some ones that were exactly what I was looking for, which is, you know, rants from 10 years ago kind of thing. But there was some other stuff. Probably a lot of other stuff. I'm sure people will have their own suggestions here. If you want to pop those in, go for it. But yeah, I think we're planning on having a pretty interesting little spooky stream. I don't know how spooky it's actually going to be. I mean, it's really just going to be Halloween-themed. I deliberated for a while over what the intro song should be, and I nearly went with the song Dead Skin Mask by Slayer, but that song just pisses me off. It's a great song, but the fact that it ends with this part with this, like, I guess it's supposed to be like a little kid or a lady or something, who's, like, trapped in his basement and is like, let me out of here, Mr. Gein! Because the song's about Ed Gein, I guess, but it's like, Ed Gein didn't, like, capture fucking women and children or whatever. So it just pisses me off on a conceptual level. But, you know, that couldn't have been the one. But, yeah, we're here, and it's a spooky time of year, I guess. You know, I'm not historically one to be all that into the spooky stuff. You know, every time I look at the analog horrors, I just wind up more pissed off each time. So, you know, I could have drawn this out with every other stream this month being me looking at an analog horror and just pissing off everyone because I just don't like... I think there's, like, one that I've enjoyed. As I continue, I go through it, I'm just like, yeah, all I can think of is that one. It was, I forget what it's called, somebody'll know it. It's the one where the guy finds the fucking hole in the ground and it, like, leads to an underground mall or whatever. That one's pretty cool. Everything else is, like, such try-hard shit, so, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's always like, maybe it's just not for you, man, and I'm like, no, in concept it could be. It's just that they're all bad, and the standards are really, really low, and people are stupid. But anyways, you know, we didn't need to do that for a whole stream. So, I mean, for a whole, you know, series of streams anyway. We could definitely look at some today, maybe, if someone has... If there's any, you know, particular interesting ones that might be of interest to me, ones that I haven't seen before, then perhaps. But yeah, we're doing the Halloweenus streamus, and let me see here. Okay, this is going back a little ways. So I mean, you know, I put out the thing. Please, you know, send in, you know, your Halloween recommendations and whatnot. Spook-adjacent material, which was not intended to sound racist, but it's come to my attention that perhaps it does. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But I put out the announcement, and you know, so they started to come in kind of slowly. There's one person here talking about one of their favorite lolcows who might be deported from England. For making, like, rape threats or something. I don't know. That doesn't seem related. It seems like it's... As usual, it seems like we're going to be passing over anything that's actually scary. Anything that might actually cause... You know, the Fox Wolf video that we watched. The ones where it's like he probably killed his cat, allegedly. Those were terrifying. You know, but we're about to... But this... I don't know, maybe this one will be terrifying too. This is an 11-minute video from Magic Star 1515 called Happy Halloween 2022 MLP Gen 3 and 3.5 review. And I don't know how this is going to even be Halloween related, but alright. Let's do it. Are we doing it? Are we playing the video?
It's Magic Star.
Oh no.
Hi everyone, it's Magic Star.
Oh, boy.
And happy Halloween! Yay!
Yay.
And of course.
Oh boy.
And today we're gonna do another My Little Pony review to celebrate Halloween.
Man, this is like watching Mudahar speak English.
And I thought who better to do an MLP review with it than MLP G3.
Okay.
Most
What better time than spooky pony season, I guess. Yeah. So
like
the reason why this video is Halloween themed is because there's just pumpkins on the screen.
that was
Okay.
Butterconch.
Got it.
So now let's move on to the next one. So here is the next one.
Listen, I like Muda, but he has a very interesting manner of speaking. He'll say literally like 5 times in one sentence, and then he'll say things. I don't know. I watched one the other day. It was about this the unsolved murder in Japan of like the whole family or whatever, and he just kept saying things that were like, wait, what do you mean literally found dead, as opposed to figure, like, you know, stuff like that. But then I'm just being a pedantic asshole, so don't mind me.
It's, sorry if I say the name wrong, Sergania,
Mm-hmm.
which is from 2007, in the Ponyville series. So here,
Right, okay. Merry Halloween to you, Magic Star 1515. I wonder if she knows about Magic Star Traveler. I don't know. Let me see here. So this is more what I'm looking for here. Both of these are sent in from Library Dork. I think you're here today. Welcome. How's it coming on the art, by the way? We got Library Dork is doing the art for our character tokens for our streamed D&D game that we're planning, and we're all pretty much ready to go, so we're really just waiting on you there, buddy. No pressure though. I know you got one of them done and it looks fantastic. The blue hair feminist is looking great. Yeah, this is Halloween Rant from 15 years ago with 70 views. That is what I'm talking about. That is the business. I need to have some Whopper button clips on the soundboard. I need a folder just for Whopper button clips. Just, we got bagels! Woo! Just every time I see a bagel or something, whip it out. Hey lady.
Hey boys and girls, it's Kiki-kun. Yeah, like the mask, it's far today.
What's the point of the mask?
I'm Halloween shopping today, trying to find a costume. Why are all the costumes for women?
If you folks want to play bingo, you go ahead. I don't feel up to bingo right now. I think I'm good on bingo. Perhaps we'll do bingo another time. This isn't really going to be a user stream, so I really don't think there's going to be a lot of bingos happening, but there might be some there's definitely going to be videos from users on Halloween, right? So, like, some may die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Some users will appear, I'm sure. And I'm sure that they will appear closer than they are. So just be aware of that.
Bloody costumes. Why are all the skirts halfway up my ass with my tits hanging out? Well, I mean, I don't mind that so much.
I thought she was going to correct herself there to say that, well, I guess the skirt isn't really influencing the tits at all. I would assume not, right? They're halfway up your ass. Maybe they're so far up. Maybe the skirts are so far up that they're interfering with her chest as well. Maybe.
As just why every single costume? And why are the sizes completely and utterly crap? They don't make sense. For
Look at the crap, guys.
one thing, the sizes don't even relate to normal women's
I like this video right now. It feels like I'm playing Doom on a Super Nintendo.
sizes.
Just need to have we need to have the fair use bear down here just looking around suspiciously.
And, okay, what's with the slutty superhero costumes? You know, there's a Spider-Girl and a Spider-Woman that have perfectly good costumes that you could turn into costumes that adult women would buy. And hey, guess what? A lot of those are skin-tight bodysuits too. So why do you have to make what's pretty much a female slutty version of the male costume? I mean, really.
Wait, can't you just wear the male costume? Isn't that just basically unisex, really? Like, it's just kind of, do you want to be, like, body type A or B? You want to be, like, fantasy, you know, version of yourself, you know, with tits or without tits? Like, that's kind of the option, right?
The Frost costume, even the teenage version looks slutty.
Wait,
it's
who?
the Frost slutty version of the male costume. I mean, really. The Emma Frost costume?
Okay, do you know who Emma Frost is, ma'am? I'll have you know, Emma Frost's costume just is slutty. I mean, there's probably some specific ones that aren't, but for the most part, I think at this point in time especially, her costume was just tits, so, like, I don't know.
Even the teenage version looks slutty. It's really sad. It's beyond sad. The most decent costumes in the store should not be the Star Wars Princess Leia slave outfit. That should not cover more material on me than the Supergirl outfit. Really, people.
Really, people?
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess there should be more options available that aren't explicitly sexy, I suppose. You know, but sex sells. I don't know. There probably were other costumes and people didn't buy them. Like, there was probably ugly old hag or whatever, and people bought the sexy hag with boobs instead. So now they don't make the ugly old hag costume. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's probably many reasons, you know. Sometimes, maybe it's that a lot of people that are dressing up for Halloween as adults want to look sexy or look, you know, whatever. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
I didn't find what I was looking for. Granted, I just went in there looking for a fat belt. Hold on, just 1 second. This. You have no idea how many stores I went to looking for this.
The bat
What is it?
belt.
It's a Batman utility belt.
Yeah.
It's a piece of frickin' rubber. It's yellow. Came with some batarangs. Yeah.
So is this her Batman outfit that she's wearing? Why is she in this, like, domino mask? I'm wondering. Because it's, I mean, is this the only costume she could muster with all the sexy stuff? She just needed to have, like, just a mask. She's, like, halfway to a Persona 5 outfit.
Trying to hunt that down was like pulling teeth. Isn't Batman popular? Should that not have been easy to find? But no. They had the kids' version. Would not fit around my waist. For reasons that don't need clarifying. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not best pleased about Halloween.
Not best pleased.
Or, you know, costumes. Or the fact, in my plain costume, I'm not going to appear in public.
Can she just wear the I guess she can't wear the Batman Don't they make just, like, a Supergirl, like... There has to be a costume for fucking Batgirl or whatever that's just, like, accurate to the comic. Maybe the comic just is slutty. Again, I don't know Batgirl that well, but, like, maybe she just dresses like a whore. Like Emma Frost does. I don't know. Maybe you need to, like, try to dress up like Chell from Portal instead if you don't want that sort of thing.
But really, people can... Halloween fashion industry, can we get some decent costumes? I mean, really, you don't have to make everything slutty to make it sexy or to make it appealing to adult females. Just make it accurate. That's all we're asking for. Just make them accurate, make them decent, and we'll...
Yeah, so there's maybe in 2008 or whatever, this was 15 years ago, maybe this is back when, you know, you could, maybe the outfit for Batgirl was different back then. I don't know, though. It does kind of, I do feel like she mostly just dresses similarly to Batman. Like, it's just kind of a Bat outfit. I don't think she's, like, sex object bimbo Batman, necessarily. So it's strange that she can't find, I guess, an official Batgirl costume that isn't, like, slutified. I don't know. Maybe she's, like, complaining specifically about, like, you know, value budget brand fucking Spirit Halloween, you know, generic costumes. I guess maybe that could be a complaint, but I'm not sure if she wants to be Batman or whatever. Is it just an availability thing? She said she couldn't find the utility belt. Could she just not find a costume at all? I mean, I'm confused.
Buy them. I mean, give us an actual girl, the actual girl Robin outfit. You don't have to make a slutty version of the movie costume to have a girl Robin outfit. There was a female Robin. You can use her outfit. Stephanie Brown, she existed. She's back.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but there is Carrie Kelly. I mean, you could do that, but then she is also just dressed in like a skirt, isn't she? Like, arguably, that's also, if an adult woman wears that, that's also... I mean, it really depends on your definition of slutty, too. I mean, it's possible that she's just, like, you know, seeing a Supergirl outfit, and it just is the way the Supergirl outfit is, and it's like, well, I can't wear that. Which, I mean, that's up to you, but I mean, again, it's, you know... It might just be your perception of things.
Live. You can use her outfit. Or, I mean, have a decent Batgirl. Or have a decent Catwoman, for crying out loud. It's really sad. I mean, the Pirates of the Caribbean ones were actually some of the better costumes I saw. I'm sure their quality was crap, and if I'm going to wear a Ren, what's pretty much Ren garb, I'm going to actually wear my Ren garb, but... Yeah, I have no idea how...
Ren garb. This girl's cool. I like her.
I think so. Yeah, bye, folks.
Bye. Alright. So, I mean, you know, I expected how... Spooky cough. I expected Halloween costume too slutty rant, right? I didn't really expect it to be from a woman, first and foremost. You know, I expected, like, the incels upset about women... you know, with the costumes, but no, it was a lady. It was just I mean, I guess you could categorize this as angry feminist, but, like, I don't really even think that's it, necessarily. She's just kind of disgruntled about costumes, and I'm a little confused specifically as to what the problem is, but, you know, more power to her, I guess. You know, I hope the Ren fairs are going well for her. Here we have I guess this is a trick-or-treat, at a, what is this? I like that middle clicking just opens it into YouTube. That's into the browser. That's good. Yeah, this is from CEC Life. This was filmed on 10/19/2024. You want to see a little Chuck E. Cheese action, everybody? We got a trick or treat Chuck E. Cheese's South Toledo, Ohio. This is presumably after Chuck N-word Cheese here has said poggers, but before everyone starts kung fu fighting over, like, who said whose baby mama was ugly or whatever. So this is, I'm sure this was an action-packed day at Chuck E. Cheese's, as usual.
Halloween to get here.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this place is looking great. I can't wait for Halloween to get here.
Chuckles N-word Cheese.
Chucky! Oh, Chucky, I'm so glad you're home!
Munch, come in.
I'm so worried,
So were the animatronics always this shit? I feel like they used to be less shit. They seem very cheap now. Wouldn't it stand to reason that they'd get better over the course of time? Oh, right, capitalism.
Chucky, I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
They barely move.
Calm down, buddy. What's going on?
Well, as you know, Halloween is right around the corner.
Right.
And that's the time when we get to dress up in fun
It's not even moving its fucking mouth. This is terrible.
costumes and go door to door to get yummy treats. With our parents or an adult we know and trust.
Trick-or-treating, correct.
Well, just thinking of all those goodies, I mean, it's a lot of pressure, Chucky. What if I mess up? As you know, I conducted the raid on the Great Library. If I don't do it right.
Relax, Munch. It's easy. Tell you what, how about I help you practice trick-or-treating so you'll be ready for the big day?
They need to get the Chuckles Cheese guy to play Sonic the Hedgehog. I think he'd be better than Roger Craig Smith. That's a good idea.
Chucky, you do that for me?
Sure.
Oh, thank you, Chucky, thank you.
Okay, Munch, okay.
The fisheye is worth 15 points. Hey! So what do? Waka waka!
You go outside and ring the doorbell. And when I open the door, all you have to do is hold up a bag.
Oh, it's turning into a city pop song. What's going on?
Oh, you go outside and ring the doorbell. And when I open the door, all you have to do is hold up a bag and say, trick or treat.
Is Chuck about to go fucking magical girl? What's happening?
Trick or treat!
Right. When I open the door.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Halloween is getting near.
Guys, this just sounds like a city pop song, but with like English Halloween lyrics.
The leaves are falling, yeah, it's almost here. We'll get some pumpkins and carve them right, with silly faces to light up the night. Now grab a costume and listen how.
Just change the lyrics to Japanese and it's like a Sailor Moon intro song or something.
We'll get some candy from every house in town. Just ring the doorbell the normal way, and when they open up the door, you say,
how'd it do?
No, Mike. Trick or treat.
Oh, yeah.
Trick or treat.
Right.
Then go one house over and repeat.
I'm not loving the chorus. It went from Castlevania core into like, you know, Chuck E. Cheese music again.
If you want those goodies nice and sweet, you gotta say trick or treat.
I'm sorry,
This is okay. It pulled it back.
I sort of forgot.
It brought it back to like Sailor Moon's music.
Just focus. Now go back outside and let's try this again.
Right. Let's try it again.
Halloween. We'll have a party. We'll do it right. Then it's time to go out in the night. Now
You are shocked! You are shocked!
And
sticker feet!
Really, Munch? Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
Oh.
Say it loud, don't need to be discreet.
Okay, so it's a Chuck E. Cheese song. That's all it is. Is a little bit of a Halloween, you know. We need
Don't stop.
Shut the fuck up, Chucky. We're done. I gave you your fucking time. It's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Chuck E. Cheese, for producing such sweet tunes. Thank you. Let's see here. We got a rant, I guess, about Halloween decorations. In this one, this looks like a librarian. RFDC Videos presents. Oh, goodness.
Hi, YouTube.
Oh, boy.
You're probably gonna be like, RFDC told us that...
Oh, this is a real gem, chat.
We weren't gonna be seeing a video of her today. She lied!
She lied!
Well...
There she is.
I didn't exactly lie. I just got back early from where I have been today. Skegness.
Yeah, was she out getting a 3D spinner or something? She looks like a female, well, like a slightly fatter Steven Wilson, you know?
About in another video. Maybe. Anyway. So that means that I won't have to do 2 videos next week.
Sounds like them too.
I only have to do 1, so I'm like, woo! I wish I could backflip. So I'm really happy about that. No offense to anyone, you know, but doing 1 video in a night is like enough. Seriously.
Do they make speech therapy for British people to talk normal?
If my throat is a little, you know, if my voice is a little weird, but my throat is really sore.
Oh, that's the problem. Okay.
For some reason. Okay. Tonight's video is a little bit of a rant, I have to say. I'm sorry. I'll warn you of this beforehand. Okay. Tonight is Halloween, as we all know, or
It's a good. It's this is the peak 2000. When was this? Yeah, 2008, October 31st, 2008. Chat. This is 15 years old to the day. And the video sounds like it, and looks like it, and feels like it. This is great.
Halloween's Eve.
I'm happy to share this with you all.
Okay. Same thing. All the spirits
Super, just super.
come down from heaven and hell, and
Yeah, if she could just like stand still for a minute, then the camera would probably be like okay for this. But she keeps fucking doing calisthenics or whatever, like autistic motions she's doing. So
on the earth for a night, and everyone goes trick or treating and things like that. Right. Now, some of you, or maybe all of you, would know that I am a big fan of the paranormal.
Wait, was there an MSN Messenger sound? Where was that?
As we will all know, or Halloween's Eve, as some of us will say. Same thing. All the spirits.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come down from heaven and hell and beyond.
This is an era where people used MSN Messenger, chat.
Yeah. For a night,
This
and
is some
everyone
unbelievable
goes
shit.
trick-or-treating and things like that. Right. Now, some of you, or maybe all of you, would know that I am a big fan of the paranormal. I believe in the paranormal.
All of us would know that, chat.
Which is...
In 2008, she probably assumed that her, 900 subs or whatever she had back then, maybe all of them would have known that back then. She just made these videos for, a few people to see, and maybe all of them did know that she was really into the paranormal. But now, the sarcophagus of the internet, this lady could be fucking dead at this point, for all we know. The video's just still up there. The cold, unfeeling YouTube platform takes no consideration of such things. And we're just here watching, like fucking monsters! Anyways,
if some of you don't believe in
back to the video.
Or just on the fence, that's fine, Don't matter, or you have your beliefs, I have mine. So, yeah. But, anyway, getting back to it. You may think then that I love Halloween. Yeah, I do. But not all of it. Okay?
Right, not all of it.
We don't get any trick-or-treaters around our way.
What is the video about?
I'm not.
She's been talking for nearly 2.5 minutes. What? So it's about the paranormal, right? I mean, loosely speaking, it's about Halloween, I guess.
We're worried about that. Well, we don't normally get any trick-or-treaters around our way.
Holy shit! Pick a position.
Had one, maybe, but. And I did go trick-or-treating when I was younger, so,
Great.
Yeah, but anyway, the thing, what really annoys me about Halloween,
yeah,
is this thing that Asda, Morrison's, Sainsbury's...
Holy shit, get to it!
Supermarkets do, they go...
Supermarkets?
Oh, we're going to be selling everything for £1. This for Halloween, right?
What?
So you're like, okay, I bought some things from Asda the other day.
Jesus Christ.
A few weeks ago when I went to that.
This is like anti-content. It's just so funny. 15 years ago, this is what YouTube was, what it was for, right? It was just for people to just go on there and just vlog or whatever and talk about their fucking lives. But nowadays, it's like the specter of content, It's like, this is just not what that is. This is so interminably dull. This is miserable to sit through. And for that reason, I'm loving it. I mean, tell me more about what you bought from Asda, ma'am.
Party, when I...
Sir or ma'am.
My skeleton outfit. I bought some... what? Oh, right. I bought some hands, skeleton type hands, and a mask.
Love the paranormal, hate being still, simple as. Yeah, exactly. That would be her MySpace bio.
It's a fancy dress Halloween party thing, okay? I hate in Asda,
I can't tell if that was words in British or if it was just a cough.
there were all like a thing dedicated to Halloween. But what I hate is the little flasks they have made out of, you know, with pumpkin shaped things, and little plastic plates and plastic knives and
Okay, pause the video for a sec. Go check your MSN Messenger.
forks and napkins, all with pumpkins, witches, all that kind of Halloweeny stuff on it, right?
Something pumpkins. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your ranting. This is you've done a great service to us all. Thank you. Let's see here. This is from Jan L 1991, and this is from 13 years ago. This is a 2010 video posted November 2nd, so almost 14 years ago, but YouTube's stupid. And the description says comment :D, and then the thumbnail of it is is this, and this is just a little bit terrifying. This is like the cockmongler, crazy girlfriend or whatever. Like, this is a little bunny boiling, but please tell us.
Hey, what up, YouTube? It's the girls Vinni-L, and I'm back.
Jan L.
So today I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit.
Oh god, we got production value on this one, folks. If the last video was, what YouTube was originally, this video is the origins of what YouTube became.
About something that
it just stops. That's good.
Bugs me. Halloween treats. You know what I'm talking about.
Pump up the
I know what you're
jams.
thinking. Aren't you little old to be going trick-or-treating? No?
No.
Who says that you're too old to go trick-or-treating? I'm under 18, so I'm still a child, and I still enjoy it, and I still get dressed up, and I don't cause any trouble, so why can't I go trick-or-treating?
Well, you look like Kristen Stewart, so that, that's the big problem.
Are the mature police gonna come after me? I don't think so.
The mature police.
But anyways, that's not what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about good treats
you're ruining it.
and bad treats.
See, this is the problem, is that, like, I feel like when you stop being, like, a cute, kid, like, once you reach, like, high school age, I feel like that's when you need to give up the trick-or-treating, because it's just, like, I don't know, like, you need to get ready for the harsh reality of the world, and still being able to get free candy for having the fun of dressing up. Like, that's just a win-win. That's a kid thing. If you're, like, in your late teens, I feel like you need to give up the trick-or-treating already. I mean, either that or we all get to go trick-or-treating whenever, like, at any age. Anyone, it's, like, socially acceptable to just stroll up and get some candy. Like, I'm also down, I would be more down for that reality, but, like, either I get some or fucking they can't get any. It needs to be just like the little kids, because fuck this.
This is an example of a good treat. A full-size chocolate bar. Simple. I know it can be expensive, but your house isn't gonna get egged if you be passing out full-size chocolate bars. Something that ain't so good. Juice boxes and raisins.
Oh yeah, no, fuck those people.
I mean, put a little effort into your Halloween treats. Come on.
Well, they did put effort. They wanted to be make the kids healthy or whatever their stupid fucking crusade is.
Don't look like you got something out of your cupboard.
Nobody winds up eating, though. The parents eat those.
Last minute. Like, raisins.
Raisins.
And I know that I'm 2 days late for this video, like a Halloween video, but I'm just sorting through my candy now. And I came across this box of raisins, and I was like, "Ooh, it feels like a box of Smarties." Even, I'm not a big Smarties fan, but picked it.
She's either Canadian or American. Smarties doesn't really. I guess in America, the Smarties they have are like in a tube or whatever, so they don't really. Okay, so she's Canadian. So yes, I mean that is the ultimate fear, is you get a thing and it's like, oh, that might be Smarties, and then no, it's raisins. But But I mean, wouldn't you? But wait, wouldn't you be there and be present for getting your candy? What do you mean? Wouldn't you be able to see them put the raisins in and just? I mean, that's also stupid. What if it's like a box of dots? I mean, there's a lot of things in a box that can shake. This teenager from 13 years ago is retarded. Fuck this person.
Yep. That little lady on it. You're like, damn it. Grapes from hell.
This is not the angle you want, sister. I don't. She zooms. She like cuts, and it's just this intense zoom in, like she's doing a fucking indie pop record.
Grapes from hell. Other things I don't like, and they're supposed to be, you know, the traditional Halloween treats, but my hair, oh my god, it's like horrendous today. Do you believe I got compliments on my hair today?
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, thank you, Janelle. You know, your videos really resonated with me. So here's a special one, chat. You're gonna enjoy this. I hope. I mean, this might be a bad video, but like, I've got high hopes. It's got 440 views. It's from 17 years ago. This is a video from October 31st, 2006. And look at the thumbnail. Oh, baby. That's a good thumbnail. Let's watch.
Greetings. First of all, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope that this may prove an entertaining use of your free time.
Amazing.
It's Halloween at last, and I realized something nice.
You know, I will not forgive or forget if this video isn't the best video today. I'll have this person know that right now.
Something wrong about today, and to discover how, you need only look into a mirror. How many of you were greeted by the face of a different person? Not many. I'm ashamed that the people of our generation cannot take into their hearts the spirit of this.
So I didn't read or watch this thing. I know of it. You know, I think I might have started reading it, but like that was like right after Watchmen, and I was kind of all Alan Moore'd out for a little bit. So there's probably some super cool references that are flying over my head here, but you know something. This video has 5 upvotes and no downvotes, so that's what I call a success.
I'm not asking for you to go out and buy an expensive disguise, but merely something contrary to what you would normally wear. Not a large request. So next year, I hope to see you all properly attired. Those of you in costume, I applaud your spirit. You know the joys and slight woes of wearing such a disguise. This facade, for example, proved much more intimidating than I had expected, and consequently startled several of my colleagues. On the other hand, one can easily fall asleep in class, and no one will be the wiser.
Yeah, this might be another userette today, this individual. It might just be a little boy, but it's hard to tell. This is a very feminine user stream so far, I must say.
Unless, of course, you snore. And as always, if one is looking to conceal one's identity, you cannot go wrong.
I mean, this person's either a woman or never mind.
Simple mask. Throw in a cape for good measure, and you have the perfect disguise. However, I admit that this visage has its shortcomings. If you desire to be discreet and to avoid attention, this is not the costume for you. Not to mention that eating and drinking prove difficult.
Just trying to eat a Pop-Tart, it's not happening because of the mask, chat. That's what the mask is. It doesn't let you eat Pop-Tarts. Amazing. Okay, thank you for your service wearing the outfit, and it's great. It's a great outfit. It's a shut the fuck up. It's a great video. we're gonna move along. And we'll do one more. We'll read some super chats after this next one. Catch up a little bit. This one looks interesting. This is from this is from Rappy McRapperson. Halloween sucks. From Bone Dog McRapperson, comma, and it just ends at the comma. So we don't know how that goes. But there's a fetus, I guess, with a like scumbag Steve hat on. All right. Hell yeah, dude. Rappy McRapperson, 14 years ago. Amazing. This is just making me wish I started with the Gravediggers song that I had queued up. So Lil Fetus is here, and as you can see, he's really helping us out with this this groove.
I've seen him with my own 2 eyes. He's the most meanest, cleanest rapper to ever see me. And you know what his name is? Let me go find him.
So I mean, yeah, in a hyper-pop society, that would have gone off. People would have loved that. If TikTok ever finds that one, it's all over.
Yeah, Bone Dog! Sitting on a chrome log. No, you can't use the phone. I'm a phone hog. I'm talking to the people, telling them Halloween is evil. Dressed up like a witch. Want free shit? You need Jesus.
So it is still a rant about Halloween, but it just also has a beat and a Lil Fetus character. So I mean, that really brings it all together. You know, that's great. Yeah, the Bone Dog, everyone. Bone Dog.
Now they're ringing on my door. What you think I'm rapping on the 5th take for? Cause the first 4 takes got fucked up by doorbells. Fuck the soundproof, man.
The first 4 takes got fucked up by doorbells, so that's why he's on take number 5. That's good bars, actually. I like that. That's good for like a comedy song. Just complain about having your fucking takes get fucked up by a doorbell. That's good.
Cause the first 4 takes got fucked up by doorbells. Fuck the soundproof, man. Floor smells. I hate smelly floors. I hate these interruptions when I'm trying to record. I'm knocking on my door.
This is like changed from a Halloween song to general disgruntlement. I got a lot of problems with you people.
Ain't tricks on me. Every motherfucking take a doorbell, homie. I gave one bologna, but he wanted candy corns. And how am I gonna sweeten up my coffee in the morning? Can't handle this Halloween shit. Bone Dog.
Bone Dog. What was that?
This Halloween shit. Bone Dog. 4-inch dick.
That's what I thought I heard. Yeah, 4-inch dick, everyone. Bone Dog. This is great.
Bone Dog. 4-inch dick. 4-inch dick. Halloween sucks. First 2. What y'all gonna do? I'm stepping outside. I can't believe my eyes. Toilet paper in the trees, a whole roll. I don't understand what's going on. Are the trees taking doo-doos? Becoming alive and taking poo-poos? Can you believe?
This is really good. I like this. Are the trees taking doo-doos? I mean, no one's ever going to answer that question for you, but this guy's asking it.
Leave a tree using toilet paper? Toilet paper all over my yard, a whole acre. I looked for the tree poo, but I couldn't find it. I did find an acorn from a pine tree. Could that be? With the tree pooed out in the tree butthole? Wiped with a whole roll? That's Bone Dog nuts. My whole front yard is all fucked up. There's toilet paper everywhere I don't understand. Cause trees, they don't even have hands.
But they do have branches, leaves, like fingers.
Lil Fetus come in with the knowledge, you know. That's really good. Somebody has to send that to Black Brains if he's not here. That's great. That's fantastic. Thank you, Lil Fetus and Bone Dog. Thank you. I'll take a little break here. I mean, a little super chat break. We're gonna read some of the new members and stuff. Thank you everybody for stopping by. We got No Harney. Welcome to Certified Sicko. Agumon T1 with $5. I sadly can't stay for stream. I have work that I need to finish. Well, you know, get to it. Better get to it. I don't have a Johnny Test whip crack sound effect, but just imagine I'm doing that to, like, you know, get you back to work. $5 from Black Brains. Are we live reacting to my big dog, Aster of Aether, FKA, formerly known as Dogs Eating Dogs 6? Origami Bros, we are so back. Well, I don't know. Apparently he was also streaming. I didn't have that. I didn't have that planned. I didn't know that he was streaming. No, that wasn't the plan. I mean, maybe we could look at that. I guess. But that I didn't know that he was also doing a stream today. That's coincidence. I didn't mean to stream snipe Your Majesty, His Majesty. $20 from Sony Lloyd. Thank you very much. It says, "Hey Claw, it's Soup. The game night, hello Soup. The game night server is gonna have a Halloween movie night tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm running the event. I wasn't sure how else to invite you, so feel free to stop by if you want. I think you'll enjoy it." Well, I appreciate it. If I have time, perhaps I will, but I do want to watch the Medicare stream. He's going live at 7:30 Eastern. So I'm probably gonna watch that, depending on how late you go. I might pop in, but you know, I appreciate it. Maybe if not now, then maybe another time. You know, that sounds fun. $20 from Aurelius. Thank you very much. I would just like to go on record and say that Dead 6 has completely ruined Rosalina for me entirely. I mean, I never had any connection to the character, but man, every time I see her, I just think of his angry face. Yeah, I don't really have that problem so much, because there's a lot of shit. Like, I just played Persona 5 Strikers a little while ago, and I mean, I did have, like, a couple of moments where, like, you go into the settings menu, and it's, like, Futaba themed, and she says, "Boop!" Or whatever, and I thought about SSG a bit, you know. I mean, that happened a few times, but, you know, not enough to, like, completely ruin the experience or anything, you know. But there are certainly a lot of things. I mean, we just played the Shadow game, and that's, you know, now that was a funny meme. But you know, there's a lot of things that have been ruined for you if you allow them to be. You gotta just not let them be ruined for you by, you know, crazy people and whatnot. $5 from Fulio. Have you seen Ali Jessa's recent video where he addresses the trolls? Well, I haven't, but that sounds pretty funny. Maybe not for today. Maybe not for today, but soon and for the rest of your life. Ali Jessa. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he's having some issues here. He has a couple videos like this. And YouTube knows that this is what I'm after too. Like, they know. For you? I am so mad right now. I've had enough of everyone bullying me. Yeah, they know. They know. That's good. Thank you, YouTube. That's when the AI works. Let me see here. So not today, but soon. We'll get to that. Let's see. Put that in the folder there. Got a few suggestions today. We got $2 from Agumon T1. Also, happy Halloween. Well, happy days. Merry Halloween. I'm hoping I can find some cheap Halloween candy tomorrow, like day after, you know, when it goes on clearance. They've stopped doing that at a lot of the stores, though. They have, like, they're like, their computers know exactly how much candy to get for, like, the rush that they'll get, so they never have any leftovers. Or they just, like, repackage the leftovers for next year, probably. I don't know. I'm looking to find a store that's got, like, a good surplus of Halloween candy, but it's probably not going to happen. It used to be glorious. On November 1st, you get all the fucking Halloween candy for, like, fucking less than half price. It was crazy. That was the old days. Nowadays everything's been ruined. Now we live in a fucking dystopia. $10 from Patrick L. User suggestion: Spyrio Animations. First video I saw was Tilled. I'm sorry for saying the N-word. I knew it would be good. Oh, well, you know. He has other stuff, mainly horrible YouTube poops. Go animate the whole shebang, baby. Oh, well. I'm sure he is sorry for saying the N-word. Spy Rio Animations, was that it? Yeah, Spy Rio. Alright. And he's got like a little blue orb smiley face stickball man with like limbs. Oh yeah, this is from a day ago. Wow, you must have just got on this. This is from a day ago. Apology to viewers. This is 30 seconds.
Okay, I gotta say something to you guys. I'm sorry for saying the N-word for the voice lines. I just don't want to say the N-word. I don't like saying the N-word because Clarence wants me to do the voice lines because I accidentally said the N-word because I don't want it to happen.
So because he said the N-word, he accidentally said the N-word because someone else made him say the N-word because he said the voice lines that they wrote that he said, but he doesn't want to say it. So because that he did that, he doesn't want to say it. So he said sorry because he said it, but he didn't mean to say. Okay, I got you.
Please forgive me, and I promise I will never say the N-word ever again.
Well, I mean, I forgive you, but I don't really, it's not really within my power to forgive you, so.
Please don't cut ties with me ever again.
I'm sorry I said the forbidden curse. I'm not, please, I'm not a dark friend, please. I guess that's an ironic thing to suggest here. Right, well, thank you. We'll look at the whole channel another time. There looks like there's some, Go Animates and whatnot that might be kind of funny. He probably took down the video where he said the N-word. But he also cut ties with someone else, so that's exciting for next time. Thank you. Let me see here. $5 from Humphrey Horsehead. A haunting ghost from the internet's past. Mundane Matt's forgotten manifesto can be found on a long-abandoned channel called Irrational Hatred. Enjoy. Alright. Is that even... Maybe not today, but, like, perhaps another time. Irrational Hatred. Yeah, all one word. Is it all one word? I'm assuming that's the channel, right? Irrational Hatred. Oh, yeah. Matt's open address from 2009. Most people don't even know who Mundane Matt is at this point, but yeah. Mundane Matt, open address. Alright, well, what's number 1 here? What's this?
Hello, people of YouTube.
Oh my god.
People of the internet. People of the world, people of America, people all over. I don't know who's going to listen to this message, and...
32 dislikes, 4 likes. It sounds like a Cine Bear video. This is terrible.
Part of me doesn't care. Part of me is just looking for a way to talk. And, well, frankly, if you're going to...
Okay, maybe another time. I don't think this is going to be exactly spooky, but thank you for the suggestion. We'll save it for another time. Yeah. Thank you. That looks fun. It looks like it will be obnoxious to listen to because of the left ear, but it looks fun. $2 from Tivy Tubies. Watch some ghost sightings, see how fake they are. Well, there's like a specific ghost-related thing I was interested in seeing. Let me see here. Here he is. Now these are the this is the newest video, right. I don't think I saw this one. Wow, he's been doing this for a while. Okay, well, we've got a ghost-themed channel lined up, don't worry. It might not be exactly what you're thinking, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Next thing we're looking at, it's gonna be great. And he's got all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds, too. This man is not to be fucked with. $10 from Ammon Medfees. Happy Sigma-ween, Clawfather. To fit the spooky mood, I request that you play Leave My Body Alone from Tamir, but play Pelikanelul by Rompepronin. What? Rompeprop in the background. Right. Alright. Well, I guess we can try and figure that out. These like music suggestions are often the like fuck up the whole stream. You understand that, right? Leave my body alone. Does it get the video? It doesn't. There's an intersex person. There's a Billie Eilish My Body, My Choice rant. Uh-huh. Right. Tamir, I guess. Just add that. No, it's still not bringing up Tamir. God damn it. Was it like... He didn't take down that channel, did he? Tamir Katan. I have to go, like, look at his channel. You're really making me go out of my way for this one. You know that, right? What the fuck is this video? Alright. We're gonna briefly do a little Tamir Katan break, because hang on, there's a video that I need to look at here. It's from his other channel, Tamir Katan Justice. And the name of the video, and this is the title of the video, and I don't know what to tell you. He's out in public in this video? The title of the video is Even a Super Negro Would Have Stood Above Watson. Presumably Emma. But he's in public. And as we now know, he has ears. Now this isn't, you know, exclusively a Halloween spooky video or anything, but it is Tamir Katan in public, so I submit to the inquiry that this is the spookiest thing.
You know, the AI keeps treating Emma Watson like it's the peak of female evolution, and it requires the most.
Is the AI doing that for you? Maybe he must be like talking to an AI bot that he's like got into some loop of his own bullshit. So now the AI bot's just like regurgitating, yes, Emma Watson is the best ever and the greatest and blah blah blah. And he like, that's my guess of what he's talking about. I don't know what the fuck he means though.
Fucking evolved male person possible. That a super-powered white person is not enough. A super-powered half-elf not enough.
What does he think half-elf means? Does he... Because I know he plays World of Warcraft. Does he genuinely think that half-elves are real? I play a half-elf in my Saturday D&D game. And I must say, frankly, Diane, I am surprised by this. As a sex offender, I'm quite surprised by this. I don't know if he thinks if that's like a slur for Asians or what that is exactly, but yeah, half-elf is one of the races, according to him.
Emma Watson is so high status.
High status.
That she's supposed to have a super-powered full elf. So ridiculous.
You know, if I played this video alongside the Mundane Bat video, the audio would almost sound okay.
If you're
playing this in headphones, it's like, how do you describe this?
Super-powered.
It's like it's all in the left ear, but it's also like awkwardly reverbing in the right ear.
Full elf.
Feels like I'm going fucking deaf. Knife ear tribe.
So ridiculous, I'm telling you. Let me put this straight.
He's not gonna put it gay for us.
If there was somewhere on the
He's in public doing this, by the way. And this is the least of Israel's problems right now.
A Negro person.
Oh boy.
Do you know Negro people are usually...
Negro, yeah.
Considered like the lowest form of human evolution.
Oh boy.
If there was a super Negro, he would have already been above Emma Watson.
So he would have he'd be above, right? That's good. I like this. Oh. we changed it up a little there. Okay.
Above Emma Watson.
Mm-hmm. Above.
A super Negro would have been...
Yeah, the band Turbo Negro, yeah.
have superhuman abilities. And would have, if he was not immortal, he would have certainly had a much longer life.
So I'm confused. So wait, they're the lowest form of evolution according to him, but also if one was super, well, he'd be super duper with a big tuper, I guess, so he'd be above everyone. So, like, so if he got the 7 Chaos Emeralds, then it would all be over for him, I guess, but...
Emma Watson. Even a super Negro would have been above Emma Watson.
He's talking, he's saying this in public again, chat, for those that aren't noticing the blue sky and the tree in the background.
Tell me.
The sunlight.
That Emma Watson deserves even that.
Oh god. Oh god, okay. Well, I don't know what Emma Watson deserves, but that's a whole bunch of shit. Right, so, thank you, Tamir Kitan here, and, it was the, what was the video? It was the, leave my body alone. Well, there's like a bunch of leave my bodies alone, though. Well, I'm sorry, I don't think I can do I don't think I can do the request. I'm not able to find leave my, but there's like 100 videos from him that are basically leave my body alone. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to move along. Thank you for the suggestion, but it's a bit difficult to pull off. I gotta find a whole song. I gotta find whatever specific video this is. $2 from M Fees, a little spelling typo correction there. Pudgy the Bimbo gifted 1 membership. Thank you. VTuber ToonCat TV with $5. Please don't celebrate Halloween. It's evil. Yeah, by the way, shoutouts to how Jax Films hates crippled people. He does. It's true. He slapped me in the face one time. It's real. He spit on me and he said, "I hate crippled people." That's true and real. Take that to Twitter. That happened. What was the quote from, there was some video I was watching about like Sonic Adventure 2. It was a quote that was like something a horde of 15-year-old autistic children, you know, something. That's apparently there's another crusade to cancel Jax Films, and it's because he's like ableist, because he walked with a limp when he was doing a house costume. And, yeah. Very sad stuff. Very sad. I didn't know he hates disabled people. It's just very sad to see that. I was unaware of it. So now I'm aware. I can't support such a thing. It's very unfortunate. $5 from Bluster Kong. I found the best Let's Play channel ever the other day. His name is Big Soprano. He's a big Nintendo fan who just seems real down on his luck. Well, that's a description I can get behind here. Big, no, maybe not, again, maybe not for today. Unless he has a Halloween-themed video we could check out. Big Soprano. Got 769 subs. Yeah, he has a video called Welp, I No Longer Have Any Friends. Oh god, okay, I have to, the video is like a sad Mario, too. I have to at least save this video, just in case he gets wise. It's the final video of his Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play, too. How embarrassing. Alright, I have to just save this, just in case he gets wise, and fucking gets gone when he gets wise. Let me, save that. Alright. Not this time. Let me see. He has a video called Video Games Aren't Fun. That's amazing. This looks good. Halloween. Let me see if he has any Halloween-themed videos. Nothing. Alright. Unfortunate. We'll have to look at him next time. We're gonna save Big Soprano for next time. That's right. He gets a save. Big fucking Soprano right there. Let me see here. M&Meffy's member for 11 months. God damn it. AIDS! Thank you. Message to Emma Watson, Samara Weaving, and all the English and American women they force on me about sums up how I feel about the MF who hacked my DC. What? Oh, okay. His dick got hacked, and I told you not to install the cyber dick. That was always a concern. Message. Well, we'll get to some more Tamir another time. It's been too long. I wanted to do a whole video about Tamir. It's been like over a year since I've first seen him, I'm pretty sure. So sometime soon we'll do some more Tamir. So right now is not the time for Tamir. Postman member for 13 months. We've gone from exile postman to now he's just a normal postman. What a step up for him. Here's a scary fact. The average cell phone screen has more bacteria than the average toilet seat. Happy Halloween. Yes, that's pretty spooky. Don't forget to handle your coins with care, everyone. $5 from Batberry Jelly. My mom made us stop celebrating Halloween when I was like 8 or 9 because it was pagan or something. She kept that in place for at least 2 years. I like the fact that she stopped. Eventually, she was like, okay, they're allowed to have fun, I guess. I know the pagans have like the market cornered on fun, but I guess. Liquid Dinosaur member for 15 months. Happy Halloweener. Thank you. Happy Wiener to you also. $3.95 from Postman. Normal Postman. Just correcting than. Oh yeah, more bacteria than the average. That is embarrassing. You really did need to pay me $3.95 in order to correct that typo. Thank you. Because I wasn't even gonna know. I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out, and now, yeah, more bacteria than the average. So that's fucking shameful. Jesus Christ. $2 from Agumon T1. Finally, some long-awaited Chuck E. Cheese lore, indeed. Clavius with $9. No, $10 even. $9.99 even. Because $9.99 equals 666. Illuminati confirmed. Happy user Ween. Thank you. Happy user Ween. Happy 666. Thanomir, member for 11 months. Thank you. Bless up for Lil Fetus and Bone Dog. Love you, Claw. Almost 1 year. Hell yeah. $10 from GZ. Thank you very much. No message. Baneblade member for 9 months. User says the N-word and then the wheel turns once more. I started listening to Eye of the World this week after hearing the Blind Guardian song. Good shit. Everything about this chat message is good. I hope you enjoy. $2 from Nick C. Claw, you gotta do paranormal/cryptic sightings. Well, we got something for that, don't you worry. $2 from Just Larm. Can you fight the big ghost boss as Knuckles in SA2? No, I'd have to like get to the fight and everything. It's like it's all the way buried in there. I gotta do like the whole rest of the story, you know. $10 from Ryan Pearson. If you want some prime Halloween cringe, watch Guptil89's Knuckles celebration. Oh, I've seen this before. Where he dances in public in front of strangers on Halloween dressed as Knuckles. Yeah, that was a classic video. We've definitely seen that before. I mean, I have the gifs of it in the stream intros. It's one of my favorite moments of living, just of life. $5 from Azag Thoth. Happy Halloween. Happy. And $2 from VTuber ToonCat TV. Happy Halloween. Please remember to vor November 5th. That's right. November 5th, it's about to be voring season, so make sure you don't vote unless you know what's going on, by the way. Like, don't listen to whatever stupid people exist in your life that are like, please, it's your duty to vote, even if you don't. No, that's just them trying to funnel you into whatever candidate they want you to vote for, that they'll try to, like, pressure you gently into. That's the only real option. So, just don't vote unless you have an opinion, and then feel free to inflict that opinion upon all of us. But unless you have an opinion, please be sure to not show up just because you feel some kind of fucking obligation. Well, it's my duty as a citizen. I don't know what's going on or any of the fucking policies or anything. What? There's a war happening in Israel? I didn't even know. Like, no, don't show up that day. Just get digested by Lugia. It'll be great. Finally, and we'll move on from this. Miranda, member for 10 months. Happy spooky day, Claw. We got a spooky jack-o'-lantern. We got a little black cat, I guess, and then we got a spooky ghost. It's a spooky day. It's a spooky day. It's a spooky day. So thank you, everybody. We're going to get back into it here. And how best to get back into it? How better than with the Ghost Doctor, Chris Boris, and specifically with woke paranormal. Satanist pop culture will bring a paranormal pandemic. So we're going to do a little bit of Chris Boris. I think he has some other older ghost videos from his other channel, the Irate Gamer channel. I'm pretty sure has some like 2012, 2010-ish ghost videos. So he's been doing this for a while. I'd like to see some of his actual, like, you know... Well, I guess we did. We watched some of this one, the fucking Lighthouse one, but it was boring as shit. So here's woke paranormal, everyone. Not a great like ratio at the moment.
So I want to take a few minutes and talk about the paranormal pandemic that I feel is coming to our culture, because it is coming. The signs are there. And I can't...
Yeah, for those that don't know, because it's been 15 years, this guy was like the #1 fake AVGN back in the day. AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, big deal in 2008, 2007, whatever. And so in like back around that time, this guy was like the #1 fake AVGN. He's like Shadow the Hedgehog if he was just terrible. He's the #1 faker. He was never all that good, and then he started doing a bunch of other shit. He's got a puppet channel. He's got this paranormal shit that he does. He talked about he prophesized, of course, that Mr. Beast and all of the people surrounding him were going to have, you know, Epstein adjacent allegations. So I guess he's actually a prophet. We should be bowing to him and his infinite wisdom, actually. But, you know, he's here to tell us about the demons in the woke.
Tell you how many people that I know that in the past they have expressed that they don't believe in the paranormal, but yet in the past couple of months they are having paranormal encounters, and they're coming to me asking, you know, what does this all mean? So it's kind of a testament to me that there is a powder keg that's just waiting to go off. If you look at culture today, you can see the rise of secularism, or what's really being thrown out into our faces, Satanism. And I don't say this lightly. I keep seeing it more and more, and especially in pop culture, it just keeps seeping its way into our pop culture, and they're being more bold.
Hell yeah.
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration.
Every month. You can see this with Lady Gaga.
Like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. Swear to Lucifer, swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna.
I mean, just look at some of the faces they keep making.
Can you tell me that they're secretly lizard people too? This is like where it gets into like, watch Anderson Cooper carefully. His eye's about to split into a fake eye or whatever. You know, this looks like that kind of footage. But I guess we're just supposed to watch his reaction or something?
Swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna.
I mean, just look at some of the faces they keep making. Very guttural, demonic type faces that I couldn't make on my best day. Like, I don't know how they pull that.
Well, yeah, your faces were always terrible. That was always a big problem with his videos, was he would always do this stupid mugging thing where he would try to do these like anger faces, and the one main one is like this thing where he shoves his jaw out and it looks really fucking gormless. It looks really bad. So yeah, your ability to make like disgruntled faces has always been a bit bad, Chris. So I can see why you're like not vibing with these youngins.
It's just you have to be in tune with that kind of demonic vibration to even portray these kind of faces. And not only that, it seems like the veil is breaking down between realities. I mean, we're having other instances where talk show hosts, their eyes will momentarily blink as if they're reptilian or something.
Oh my god, Chad, it's really happening. It's really happening. I love it.
And I have a lot of
I
friends
love
that are
it.
starting to ask these questions about pop culture. It's like, well, why is everything being twisted and distorted to be, oh, you're racist, or you're sexist if you don't want to go along with girl Ghostbusters?
I mean, okay, so this video, so right now it feels like Girl Ghostbusters is a real reference to pull from 8 years ago, you know? But I'll have you know, okay, that this video is only from 2020. Okay, so it was only 4 years prior that Girl Ghostbusters came out. So this was actually a very timely reference, I'll have you know.
Or the Watchmen show that pits whites versus blacks. This is why.
I do smell some bleach right now.
Want this,
but I don't know what's cooking.
And I've come down with 3 reasons why there's going to be a paranormal pandemic, because whatever affects us now...
Paranormal pandemic. So this is him trying to get attention on the pandemic term, which, as we all know, is an overused term. Just like J.J. Kaiser the jet plane. He's trying to get add search points or whatever for pandemic, but also woke and Satanist. He's really just trying to hit. He's trying to hit 5 or 6 different fucking, talking points at once here, and I don't know if he's landing any of them all that well.
Is going to bleed over into the afterlife realm eventually, and I keep seeing it. And there's 3 reasons why, and I've come up with those reasons in this episode that we're going to explain. Now, the first one, which I covered just a little bit briefly, is the abandonment of established religions. And since Christianity, Catholicism is very big in the United States, that is the one that people are kind of flocking away from. And
man, that was a good pause frame. I lost it.
I will get into why in a little bit. But see, a good religion will keep you centered and balanced. It teaches you,
oh boy, Chris,
the 10 Commandments of how to live on this world and how to live in the material world, because that is the natural law. You can't.
So I'm confused. You're preaching religion, but you're also into wackadoo paranormal shit. I don't think that God and Jesus people are really typically down with this. Maybe they are. I don't know. I feel like isn't that magical? Isn't that against God or something to be trying to fucking search for ghosts and shit? I feel like that's a no-no. Maybe I'm wrong.
Get away from it. You can die and you will be judged by this natural law. And when you're on this planet and you want to do your own thing, you want to live by your own rules, it's egotistical, and it starts to align yourself with
It's egotistical of you to live your own life. That's amazing, Chris. Thank you for your input. This is really appreciated.
Negative vibrations that...
God, guys, don't think about the So the problem with the gays and the blacks, is that they don't think about the vibrations. They're never thinking about the I mean, you'd think that black people would because they like rhythm so much, but they never think about the vibrations. And that's the real issue. So thanks, Chris. Thank you for,
It's too demonic. You don't have to worship Satan to be a Satanist. Okay, let's get this misnomer out of the way. Once you align yourself with that vibration, you start becoming twisted in your thoughts and your reality, and you start aligning yourself with the demonic vibration. And when we get into politics, I'm sorry, but if you don't believe that a lot of politicians are into
this spooky instrumental he's got in the background.
Satanism, you are being very blind. I investigated to politics. I'm sorry, but if you don't believe that a lot of politicians are into Satanism, you are being very blind.
Okay, so this is borderline Q baiting, right? That's what that's going for. So satanic politicians. Aren't most politicians in America forced to pretend that they're religious though? They're Christians. So there's never gonna be an atheist president in my lifetime, probably. Because that's just the way America is. Or at least not one that's publicly, openly an atheist. Or at least not one that continues to be if they want to be president. They're always going to have to say they, love God and go to church and yada yada yada. So, are you sure? Are you sure about... I don't know. I feel like there's definitely some influence going on here.
I investigated, a few years ago, the Longwood Manor. And what's interesting is everybody in the town that he helped build, he was honored as this guy that was very prestigious, but you start pulling back the layers and you see that he was into Satanism, he was into child sacrifice, he was into all these weird and Satanist things.
So anyway, Hillary Clinton.
The stuff that was in his house was nasty. You know, our cameraman got pricked on the arm, Alan got sick, and then I caught this EVP in the basement of something that I have no idea what to call it or label it except for being a gremlin-like thing in nature.
A gremlin-like thing in nature. You know, and then our cameraman Bill was fucking a rat skeleton in the basement. It was all very, very spooky stuff.
Nature.
Pricked on the arm, yeah.
Now in Buddhism, there's this thing called the 5 poisons, and those are anger, craving, delusion.
So he's just like mixing together all of the different religions, I guess. This is like an SMT game. It's great.
Pride and jealousy. Because once you start spiraling and inhabiting these things, it's very hard to break free from that mindset and start to travel upward into the higher vibrations that you want. You know, there's so much footage out there on YouTube now of people just, in their own minds, they think they're doing the right thing.
Is he showing this video of like some woke SJW from like, when was this? When was this? This was like 10 years ago or something, wasn't it? I don't think this is recent. I mean, even by like was this from like 2020? When was this? When the fuck was this? This isn't like Big Red. Okay, it's another 2016 poll. It's another 2016 poll. Jesus Christ. I guess early 2017, right? So, how about that? Man, we're approaching 10 years of this image at this point. I guess at this point it was only 3 years out of date, but like, man, Chris, you gotta get some newer memes.
Of people just
drop a Trigglypuff at this point. It would be funnier.
In their own minds, they think they're doing the right thing because in their twisted and warped way, they are. It's just they're grounding.
Yeah, twisted and warped people thinking they're doing the right thing is sure the problem with the world. I agree, Chris.
Themselves in these 5
Anyway, tell us more about how we need Jesus so we don't get fucking haunted by satanic woke ghosts or whatever.
They're out of touch. They don't care what you say. Even if you protest against them, they're like, let them eat cake. No, this is going to end very badly. And if you think things are bad now, just wait until these people start dying. What are they going to do when they see the white light and they're like, wait a minute, I didn't live a very good life. I'm not going through that white light to heaven, hell,
where... Well, it doesn't sound like it's my problem anymore, is it?
Ever. Because I didn't live justly.
Well, I guess it's gonna be because they're gonna come back as like... Oh god, can you imagine? Like, he is right, actually, because think about all of the people that are, like, annoying on Twitter, but, like, they're dead and they're ghosts. And their ghosts are just, like, haunting people. And it's just like, it's like Ghostbusters, but the reboot is that they're all, like complaining all the time about things being culturally insensitive or being icky or whatever, or of course problematic. That could be a whole movie right there. That would be great. We're getting haunted by woke ghosts. This is the reality he's talking about. Frankly, I'm terrified. I do actually have to admit that, he's got me spooked here.
They're going to stay earthbound and create more misery for people on this planet and just continue to manifest into, these creatures. And I say that because a lot of these demonic forces that are on our planet now, when people say they see gray aliens and things like that, a lot of them are actually humans that have twisted themselves.
Okay, why did we go from Gollum to fucking Nort's Mr. Alien here? What's going on now? Chris, what's going on? Chris, talk to me. Chris, respond. Chris!
Gray aliens and things like that.
Fucking...
A lot of them are actually humans that have twisted...
Like, smash cut. That's what we call a smash cut to aliens. That's good stuff. Just, there's like a loud boom, vine boom, and then aliens. Wapow! Aliens. And the music changes, and it's not even like it's a different part of the video. It's just like a weird shift for just the music and the tone and like the what we're looking at, but he's still just talking normally. It's great.
Did themselves in the afterlife, and that is their outward appearance. They turn into these gaunt-looking gray-like figures because that is the reflection of their mind thoughts. So it gets projected outward. Saw a great episode of Ghost Adventures a few weeks ago, and in the window you can see this gray-like figure stalking in the background. I saw this, my jaw dropped. I'm like, that is exactly what I've been talking about in my lectures for the
Wow, in the window there was a guy who stood behind the window and moved through the light. That's crazy, bro.
last few years. These are the demonic type creatures that humans can turn into. Okay, so now here we have reason number 2.
Yeah, you know, when a human gets consumed by its persona and doesn't take the suppressants, it devolves, it becomes a sad display.
That is, materialism is overtaking spiritual growth. Now, this is a big one I'm sure you can see everywhere, especially online. I mean, just look at Twitter. People who have the most followers are the most famous and pushing materialism in your face constantly. It's like, oh, look at my Rolls Royce, look at my bling, look at my...
What color is your Bugatti?
Big mansion and things like that. And people flock to it. It's scary. And this is going to lead to the downfall. Now, maybe not for the reasons you think, but see what happens.
So his problem is with capitalism. Gotcha.
Is once you die, you have to leave all that stuff behind. But we're trained to be so materialistic in the society. How are you going to let go of these things? And a lot of the spirits that I talk to in the afterlife and interact with, they're here because of unfinished business, or they're clinging, or they're craving to something. That is why...
Yeah, this is the guy with the room full of collectibles talking about materialism. But it's okay when he does it, because he's, you know, playing video games to... Not for fun or anything, but just because he, you know, works as a fake video gamer who angrily screams at video games. So he has to have 400 NES games on a shelf. That's okay for him, but the materialism, other people don't have any excuse for it.
I call these things hungry spirits because they can't let go.
And a toy channel, yeah.
On. And if you're latching on to things like money and prized possessions and, you know, your Rolls Royce, how are you going to move on? We have problems now in our culture where if you go to an estate sale and pick out an old piece of furniture and you're like, hey, I'm going to bring this into my house, you could be haunted over that piece of furniture.
Is this a problem with our culture, Chris? I'm fucking so confused. So you bought this raggedy-ass, run-down-ass chair and your problem is that you're haunted and not the fact that it doesn't have a fucking seat. Is that what I'm looking at here? This is just I'm sure it's just a photo of a chair, like, as a reference for some piece of old furniture, right? But, like, what are you talking about? What does this have to do with the woke? You might be haunted because the chair might have a ghost in it? What?
And this is stuff, you know, 50 years ago. Fast forward to now, what's going to happen when this current generation dies off and they don't know how to let go of all the things that they're materialistically attached to? It's going to be very problematic. And of course, you start becoming what I like to call a stuck spirit. You know, there's 2 types of stuck spirits that I've come up with psychologically.
That's what he calls them.
But the one I'm talking about is the spirits that feel psychologically stuck because they can't let go. They can't move on. They're in the stages of denial because they just can't let go.
Oh, I definitely played a JRPG about that once.
So they remain earthbound until they do. Alright, so the very last reason...
Not Earthbound, that wasn't the one.
It's going to lead to this paranormal pandemic is that there is a growing fear and ignorance of the afterlife. Now, this is critical because back in the old days, our ancestors knew how to deal with the spirit world. They were in tune with it. Do you know they actually had picnics at cemeteries back then? We don't do that now. We don't want anything to do with cemeteries. We find ourselves staying far away from these things.
This is a bad thing. People are scared of dying, dude. I don't know. I guess people have always been. I mean, back then, I don't know. You were those old ladies are lucky to have made it to like the ripe old age of 48 or whatever they are here. Like, people didn't live as long back then. I don't know. Maybe they were more, hand in hand with fucking, They knew that any day they might just catch some sort of plague or something, or like step on a nail and they're just dead. Like that's, I don't know. People are like, I guess, a little softer to that sort of thing now that we have like medicine that works and shit. Maybe that's it.
We don't want anything to do with cemeteries. We find ourselves staying far away from these things. And another thing that goes along with this is once somebody dies, they usually stick around in places that they're familiar with, houses that they grew up in. And back in the old days, a lot of
I think the goths still hang out in cemeteries. This is some bullshit.
Houses would stay in the family generation after generation after
But he wouldn't like
and
that.
Many times it was haunted. And these, our ancestors were just like, oh, that's grandma, don't worry about her. Because they knew about the spirit world and how it worked. But now we have this other problem too, where, and this
they knew about the spirit world back in the day. I mean, this is just fucking science fiction. I don't know, like this is just fantasy fiction where it's like, my grandma taught me the secrets of the spirit world and that's how I became the shaman king or whatever. Like this is this doesn't. Okay, I'm sure some people would see this and believe it. I am sure. I don't know. But the important thing here is it doesn't seem like a joke. Like, it feels both at times from the videos I've seen of Chris Boris talking about ghosts and stuff. It does feel like he is to some degree a believer. I don't even think he's just a scammer, but I think there is an element of grift involved, in my opinion. I mean, like, I don't know. He's in the middle of the middle of May in 2020 talking about the paranormal pandemic on YouTube, like clearly trying to get clicks, trying to get, algorithm bait going, and didn't work so well. This video only has like 10,000 views or something, but there's an element of this that is for content, but I do think he believes some of it, so I don't know. I don't know where it ends and where the fantasy begins.
Avoiding anything that has to deal with death. When we grow up in a house, now we sell it. We move to a different location. Or we want to escape. If somebody died there, grandma died, it's like, okay, well, let's sell off the house. And a lot of times the person who bought it will come back and be like, is this place haunted? I have weird things going on in my house. And one of the practices...
Is this place haunted? I gotta be at yoga by 3:30. This is really gonna get in the way if the ghost keeps using the shower. I don't know.
That's also been lost to time is cleansing a house. Now, interestingly enough, if you go back into Jewish culture, they have a lot of interesting philosophies where anything you do in an area kind of gets imprinted on the walls. And this leads to a lot of investigators where it's common knowledge where if you start remodeling...
So wait, so you're saying that the go away evil incense that I had was actually helping to ward off spirits? That's great. I didn't realize. I thought it was just a funny gimmick name or whatever, but yeah, I need to get more of that. I need to ward off some more fucking spirits.
A house, things start going weird in it. And this is because all this energy has been stored up in the walls. You start tearing that stuff down, and the walls pretty much start exhaling. And all this energy starts, getting ramped up and getting back into the normal living spaces and adding to this paranormal pandemic that I'm talking about. So here again is just another thing where we're ignorant on is cleansing houses. I can't tell you how many houses that I've cleansed in the past year because people are having...
I don't know why he's saying houses and not heist, the proper way of saying it plural, but okay, yeah.
Problems.
Houses.
And
I love that these videos are also very much clickbait. I mean, it like starts with the woke thing, but then quickly it just turns into generic ghost babble. It turns away from how the wokes are ruining culture. I mean, he did say that because of the culture that we're in, he got a chair that was haunted or something. So, I mean, maybe that's because of some guy on Twitter talking about pronouns. I don't know, but I kind of don't think that's related. Yeah, it just seems like a clickbait video title, really.
And where it's just, the energy being exhaled.
Just talk about it.
Air or something comes through. And 9 times out of 10, when that happens, it then draws something else into the area, whether it be, maybe a past loved one or somebody that likes to feed off that type of energy, and then bam, you start having spiritual problems in the house. And that, of course, leads to the next problem.
Yeah, I know the ghosts are diverse now. I mean, the ghosts are even DEI. Imagine getting haunted by a ghost and it's like Korean. I mean, like, that would really suck, because I don't speak in Korean, so, like, it would just be like, and I wouldn't be able to pick up on any of it. It would just be, like, very annoying to me, I think. Maybe it would motivate me to learn Korean and stop sounding so racist when I imitate Korean.
Well, once you get a spirit to come into your house, how do you deal with that? How are you going to deal with a spirit in your house? People don't know how to handle this. And that's why I say another lost art is the art of cleansing a house. Every time I move into a new house, that's the first thing I do, is clear the living space of energy, because it could be old, it could be tired, it can inhabit all kinds of
emotions. Yeah, you gotta get rid of the energy. You got a lot of demons trying to drain me of my energy.
Emotions from the past tenant, and you could be angry and just get mad for no reason. And once you clear the air, a lot of that will go away. And that's kind of like a lost art form.
Clear the air like IPOS did? Alright.
That people don't really connect together. And those are the 3 reasons why we are facing the paranormal.
This music sounds like the end of the Jax film, the Jax Films video, where it's like, bingo, next Tuesday or whatever, and it has that music that it plays.
Pandemic that is going to be hitting our culture, if not already.
The paranormal pandemic attacking our culture. Guys, he was right. Was he right? I mean, again, I just don't want to get... I don't want to get spooked by a woke ghost. I feel like that would be terrible. You're just sitting there, you're drinking your soy bucks latte, and they're like, we're boycotting that, right? And it's like, fuck! You don't want that. So that's a little bit of ghost investigations there. I'd like to see where does he... I don't think he even links his other channel, does he? No. He doesn't. The other channel is... Let's see here. I think it is just Irate Gamer that has the other ghost hunting videos. A demon interrupts my Retropalooza panel? He's got a paranormal TV scandal. Ghostgate. That's another video he posted. Irate Gamer Season 8 complete. That's great. Where's ghost stuff? Come on, give me the ghost stuff. I want that fucking ghost. I'm looking for that ghost dussy. Let's see here. Not podcasts. Playlists? Would it be playlists? Ghost Doctor. No, this is the old stuff, right? No. This is the new stuff again. Where's the old Ghost Doctor? God damn it. I know it's still available somewhere. The fucking Irate Gamer Ghost Hunting. Does that bring it up? No, it doesn't. God damn it. Where's the old Irate Gamer Ghost Hunting? Irate Gamer Haunted Investigations, Episode 2, 15 years ago, Longwood Manor. This is his Ghost Hunters show. Let's watch. Oh boy. I love the theme song already. This is amazing. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The paranormal. The unexplained. Ghosts. Spirits. Demons.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It has the intro. He's got a name and everything. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, we got some acid bass here. Yeah, so it's Chris and then the rest. Lady. Wow. They really got Whitney, Wisconsin for this shit. They're serious business. They're even going after ghost dogs. I like that the theme song there, it just turned into like, Bloody Tears for a moment. You hear that fucking neoclassical riff? It's like a Yngwie Malmsteen song for a little bit. It's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty spooky.
The Longwood Manor, located in Macedonia, Ohio, was built in the early 1900s. It was the home of Colonel Long, who became the first
This is just reminding me of the time Vinny showed his like public access ghost show or whatever, and he had like Castlevania music playing. I think it was Dance of Pails from Symphony of the Night. This is a similar vibe.
Mayor of Macedonia. He watched as the city grew and prospered from just a small village.
Colonel Long.
Upon his death, the manor he lived in was donated to the Historical Society. Right away, they started work on remodeling the house and began restoring it to its former
remodeling the house
glory. Shortly after,
he doesn't exactly have the voice for like TV stuff, does he? He's a lot better at that now. He's a better presenter now. You got to give him that. He's got more of the charisma you're looking for, like of the stats that you need to be like a successful YouTuber or whatever. You know, he's got more of the charisma now, but back at this era, I don't know. I don't know if he had more credibility either, because this is when he was still ripping off AVGN like actively. I guess he still does, but now he's like more legitimized because James decided to actually throw him a bone and like, you know, show up in some of his videos. But god damn it. But yeah, this is back when, you know, there's more production value in like the intro and everything, but then it dips to what seems like just a YouTube video now. It seemed like it was going for more like a TV show before. You know, mystery investigators, or what was the Canadian show where the little kids and there's like the old guy and they it's like mystery hunters, I think. That's what that intro looked like. And now it's just a YouTube video.
Unexplainable events began occurring in the house. In the basement, people have managed to capture EVPs of a young boy on audio tape. In one of the 4 bathrooms, a ghost hunter spotted an apparition of an old lady sitting in a bathtub.
Oh my god.
She quickly ran out of the house and never returned.
I like the music. It's
And
good.
late
It's
one
very
night, a
spooky.
group entered into one of the bedrooms while carrying a flashlight. Seconds later, the batteries inside the flashlight exploded without warning. With all these reports in mind, the haunted
Yeah, what was that about capturing a young boy? What was
investigators will take the case of the Longwood Manor.
There was a FNAF sound effect, apparently. Well, you know, this is from fucking 2008. Why does this say 1,000 upvotes but 191 downvotes and it's got half? Okay, no, it's 214 upvotes. Wow, it's just wrong. Okay. This is from November 30th, 2008. It's like a month late for this type of content, but I guess episode 1 might have been Halloween. November 30th. So this is almost 16 years old, I guess, right? So this is pretty old. This might predate FNAF sound effects. It might be the same stock sound effects, you know?
This is our workroom, which at one time was Mrs. Long's sitting room. And we always tell, if you know anybody who likes to work on old houses, let us know.
Oh man, he's got the fucking fit. He's got the fit. You cut to Chris looking ready for anything. And his paunch is ready, and his cargo shorts are ready.
On old houses, let us know.
Pants, okay, cargo pants.
Now is this the room
Maybe
where
they're
the,
slacks.
Batteries exploded in?
I'm not supposed to touch, she's not supposed to say anything.
As we went around
and we're being led around and given the first tour.
Alan Sicko, that's how I'm pronouncing his name.
Of the house.
This guy's a Buddhist priest, by the way. Get a load of this guy, the Buddhist priest that they've got. They've just got a Buddhist priest on hand to offer his opinions about the ghost, I guess.
House.
Alright.
They did not want to give us information.
Buddhist
they did not
priest.
want to let us know, well, this is a haunted spot or this is a haunted spot. I mean, for the most part, we might as well have just been there for a basic tour of Longwood Manor.
I don't know who told you not to tell us, but kind of we enjoy being.
Yeah, because it gives us a chance to maybe call them out.
Maybe someone else might be as weak-minded that'll do it to it, but we're not weak-minded.
We're not slow in the minds, so we'll be okay.
Since
we're not weak-minded, we're strong and we're white.
Getting a lack of information on this house, we have no choice but to go into this investigation blind.
This music, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it necessarily... It's like too much. I don't know, the music is trying too hard. It's like you expect to watch this and see and hear more generic music, but the music sounds like someone... I mean, it's not even... It's just a fucking simple... I don't know, it's just a simple thing. It's just the video is so bad, but like, I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like just generic music. Someone probably composed this, right? It's not just a Kevin MacLeod joint. No, but it is also pretty generic. It's just that the general quality of the video is pretty lousy. But they are going for something TV adjacent. I mean, like, the Buddhist priest moment is like, you know, the thing they have on all these shows where they have some guy talking to the camera and it, like, says, you know, oh, this is the state hot dog eating champion or whatever, you know, whatever his qualification is.
Since our team doesn't have much to go on, we decided to use our video surveillance system in order to cover more ground. Yeah. Well, we don't have much to go on, but we know we have 2 paranormal hotspots. So we're going to place a camera in the basement, a camera in the conservatory room, and 1 in the 3rd level hallway.
We got 3 cameras in the west end of the kitchen. We got 4 cameras in the north end. 6 cameras for each table. We got fucking 3 cameras for each bathroom stall. We're all set to go.
1 in the 3rd level bedrooms.
Charles
Hopefully
Styles,
that
Mystery
should be
Diners.
strategic enough to catch some paranormal activity.
This video is about to just turn into the game Night Trap. I'm very excited.
Okay, yeah, I got the first camera on.
Okay, it's coming in fine. I can see you guys.
Is that a good angle?
Hold up. Okay, still. Oh, hold on. Now down just a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
And now we've got this like backing track that sounds like it's another brick in the wall or something. We're in like Voyage 34 now. Never mind, it's spooky! Dust mites are flying in front of the camera. That might be a ghost.
Probably just dust, but that was cool.
That was not dust.
That was not dust.
It's pretty cool. This big like blob of dust went past the screen. It looked like a big orb.
Yeah, it was dust. That's the way cameras work. Oh boy.
A lot of times investigators
say that
they've caught these great orbs on their cameras. But the problem with orbs is they're very easy to debunk because all you have to do is watch their pattern. If they make a normal pattern where they float across your screen, it's because dust is floating across your screen.
Yeah, but if it's a different pattern.
Then we got...
Looks like little snow.
Yeah, so if the pattern is just like a normal, so like follow the mouse cursor, like if it's just a normal, gentle, like arc or whatever, then that's normal. But if it goes like this, then that's erratic, and then that's bad. That's ghost. That's a ghost look. That's pretending to look like a dust mite. That's the most rational explanation for what that is. Yep. this jam?
Now that all the security cameras are in place, the investigation can begin.
I'm liking this jam. The music guy needs to get paid more. He's bringing the most to the table here.
The first place we headed was the basement in order to try and make contact with the spirit of the little boy.
Is there a little boy down here?
Lady, if there was a little boy down there, I don't think he should come running out to you.
Are you the little boy that everybody has seen or heard down here?
Careful with what you say, folks, because the lady just said, is there a little boy down here? And that just feels like something you probably shouldn't say as a grown adult. I don't know. Diddy Busters.
We're here to play with you.
We just want to play with you, little boy.
Can you tap on something to let us know if you're here? Can you make that ball move for us?
Is he a communal little boy?
I'll play kick the ball with you.
Can everyone play with him, or is it just like
After only spending
paying
5 minutes
customers?
in the basement, we ended up recording this EVP.
Do you want to play with that ball?
We're recording an
Do you want to
EVP.
play with that ball?
They're doing the thing where there's like, I think I heard something that's supposed to sound like what they are going to say is a voice.
Be the little boy responding
Yeah.
to Jennifer's question.
Do you want to play with that ball?
So I mean, it's either just noise or it's just someone off from off screen, off camera going no, like that. We know that there's multiple people involved in this production, right? So why would you believe that that's a ghost saying that? I don't understand. I mean, you really just have to be already believing in ghosts and looking for confirmation of something you believe in already for you to not like recognize how suspicious it is that there's just, no, like, okay, tell us your whole life story, ghost, while you're here. Gonna tell us more?
Is there anybody who's in this room that would like to speak with us?
Hey kid,
Is
you
there a
like
reason
jazz?
why you haven't moved on?
Can you show us?
Want to learn to wave dash? Yeah. No, you're wrong. It should be. You want a lunchly, little boy? Yeah. I got one. It's not even got any mold on it yet.
You alright?
I'm just getting where I'm so tired now.
Are you?
I got up at 8:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 6:30 now. You did miss your power nap.
Unfortunately for myself, I had contacted a flu, and during the evening the investigation carried on. I became thoroughly sick to where I could barely even stand up.
And that's the ghost's fault, probably.
And I had to leave the investigation about halfway through the night.
The ghosts have debilitated, Dave? I don't remember his name, but...
Even though Alan blames this incident on the flu, one can't help but wonder if his sudden deterioration of health had been caused by something else.
A ghost flu, yeah. Yeah, it was a quick flu, I know, it just came out of nowhere. He contacted a flu, that's right.
Is there anybody in this area that wished to speak to us?
We have candy.
If there's anybody down here, I would like you to touch me on the arm.
Please, don't make him touch you. What are we doing?
Can you make a noise? Are you hearing something?
No, hang on, you're right. Hang on, let's get this. Let's come correct or not come at all. Hang on.
If there's anybody down here, I would like you to touch me on the arm. Can you make a noise? Are you hearing something?
Be quiet. Hello, little boy. Are you over here?
There he is.
Do you know your ABCs?
Do you want to sing with us?
Amazing.
What should we sing?
ABC.
We started to sing some songs in the basement, and that's when things started to pick up.
Yeah, what song were you singing in the basement? What song were you singing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, da, 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 da. I forgot my letters.
Man, sing with me.
Hang on. Let's do the song correctly here. Let's A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V A. Yeah, this is a good yeah. We should have that as the letter song, yeah.
Man, sing with me. If you want to play, touch Jennifer on the arm.
Stop touching. No, stop touching.
If you touch her,
they're just currently trying to have a little boy touch them. It's fine.
She'll play with you.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, if you touch her, she might play with you. It'll be great.
I do feel a weird sensation in my right arm.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm sure you do, honey. Yeah, I'm sure you do feel many weird... Is it like shooting pains? You might need to stop eating so many Big Macs.
Are you touching Jennifer's right arm?
Uh-huh.
Can you do it again?
The ghost is grooming her. Oh my god.
You feel it again?
I don't know if that's psychological or not.
It's probably psychological, yeah.
Are you touching Jennifer? Oh man, all the hairs on my neck are standing up.
Why don't you hold up a... Hang on, here's a part where she looks like a demon. She looks like a demon in this part. Why don't you hold up a little doll of Jennifer and then point, like, where on the doll you're touching her right now, little ghost boy, please? Can you do that for us?
Hi.
Oh dude, I'm getting goosebumps, like, majorly. Where's the EMF reader? I just felt a coldness just like engulf the whole area where I was standing. And my whole body got cold, it got tingly. I just felt an overwhelming feeling just flood the upper half of my body.
Someone came inside Chris Boris and it's very scary.
It's nothing. Come over here and do it. I'm trying to get in a cold spot too.
I'm sorry, yeah, what was that? Video specialist. That's a really good freeze frame there. That's a good one. He's a video specialist, everyone. You know what? I'm gonna go grab a drink. Just sit here, just enjoy your time with the video specialist. Let me just, where is the fucking, hang on. Oh, I think I took it off. I got rid of the mystery music. Alright, well, you know. I'll be right back. Okay, good news. I have Coke, and I had leftover pizza. This is the fucking good stuff right here. This is the good stuff. Alright. Alright, so I'm about to shovel it into my face like Chris Boris looks like he's about to shovel ghost dick into his. Let's get back to it.
Off the whole area
Video
where I was
specialist.
standing. And my whole body got cold, it got tingly. I just felt an overwhelming feeling just flood the upper half of my body.
Going from point one.
Oh, that's nothing. Come over here and do it. I'm trying to get in a cold spot too. I'm definitely feeling something. All the hairs on the back of my neck were standing up.
Really? That feeling went away.
As soon as we took out the EMF readers and started to get all the scientific data on what was occurring, everything just immediately stopped. I don't know if we scared it or...
Wow, how convenient and unfortunate that is. That's such a shame. Right when we were about to measure it, it all just went away. It's so weird.
Or got too
crazy shit.
For its tastes, but it was there 1 second and then gone the next. I was feeling a cold spot down here though. That was kind of weird. I think he liked us singing ABCs.
Yeah.
That's when everything started.
You know, it does like to sing. I felt the hairs on my arm stand up. It was a really awesome feeling. I do feel a weird sensation in my right arm.
Is anybody in this area that wishes to speak to us? We want you to make a noise, any noise.
Someone in chat says it would be funny if they just were like, yeah, I don't feel anything. And well, that's basically what happened with Red Letter Media when they did a ghost hunt. And they did it like legit. And I was just like, well, surprisingly enough, even with all of this very legitimate equipment, they didn't find ghosts. You know, when they weren't like pretending to move, to say no off camera or whatever. When they weren't like closing a door with a string so that it seems like a ghost closed the door. You know, surprisingly, there were no ghosts. It's crazy. So yeah, you probably want to check that out. But yeah, this is just trash. This is astonishingly trash.
If you don't want to talk to these nasty boys, you can talk to me.
It's feeling a little cold right here. If there's anybody in the area, can you please touch my arm?
Please God, I'm touch-starved and I long for the touch of some other living or dead creature. Please God. Please to touch, modify arm. Please to touch.
Ow. Did you get hit?
Like a pin or something. It's tender right there now.
Jesus Christ, guys, he got his arm pricked. He got his arm pricked!
Look, you can see a little blood thing. You see that right there?
Yeah.
It's like a pin was pricked in my arm.
Our cameraman had felt something sharp hit his arm. Was this caused by the boy, or a more hostile spirit that we don't know about?
Who did that to John?
That kind of hurt.
He's hurt by that, but he wants you to do it again.
Yes.
Can you prick me on the arm? Why don't we move to a different area?
Yeah, why don't we go somewhere else? Yeah, good idea. I love that when he brought up his arm, he was like, guys, I got pricked. And there was just like no blood or anything. Maybe we couldn't see the blood because of the camera quality. Or maybe it got blurred out because it was indecent. You know, it goes against Chris Boris's 15 different religions that he follows, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, I didn't really see a lot of blood there. And now we've just, I guess, given up on finding the ghost here. We're just gonna pack our bags and go somewhere else in the house, and maybe there'll be a random ghost chilling there. Maybe it'll be the same ghost. He just decided to go and, like, you know, play The Sims for a little bit on his ghost computer. I don't know.
What was his name? Colonel?
Colonel, I have it in my pocket. Colonel Sanders.
Are you
Nuh-uh.
Colonel Long. Colonel William Frew Long.
Colonel Long, do you have anything to tell us?
So Mr. Wong, what's he up to? Is he one of those child-eating Satanists or whatever? Is this all connected?
Is anybody in this area? Do you like people coming to your home?
Probably not, Chris. Good question.
If a
Chris.
woodchuck could chuck wood, would you,
Thanks, Chris.
Alright, I think we're about done. Let's just shut it down.
Bang, ding, ow. Yeah. Now we're going full techno goth. Oops, cat, 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 oops, cat. It's all over.
Now that the investigation is completed, the team will review all the video footage for any anomalies and all the audio footage for any EVPs. Upon reviewing our video evidence, we found nothing out of the ordinary, just a small dust orb floating past our security camera located on the second floor.
Yeah, all we got was a dust orb, unfortunately.
Our audio evidence, however, turned out to be more surprising. In the basement, we managed to capture an EVP of a little boy responding the word no.
Classic Ghost Hunter AVGN ripoff irate gamer hunter man. Classic Chris Boris, always capturing little boys. You know, many such cases, I'm sure.
A few hours later in the same exact area, investigator Jennifer felt like she was being touched on the arm after singing a few children's songs.
Yeah, I guess he was pondering the dust orb, wasn't he?
I do feel a weird sensation in my right arm.
Do you?
Yes.
A few seconds later...
So, I guess this is meant for television then, right? This is like intended to be on TV? Because he's just like regurgitating the story that we've already seen. I say story because it's not real. He's regurgitating the fiction that we've already seen. As if we haven't already seen it, or like it's another video in a YouTube series or something, but it's all part of the same video, so I'm just like, what do you think, we're stupid? We forgot? I mean, I don't...
Chris asked to be touched
It's like the most notable part of the video.
Coldness engulf his entire body.
Oh man, all the hairs on my neck are standing up.
The activity in the basement seemed harmless enough, until a while later, the cameraman felt like he was being pricked on the arm.
Ow. Did you get hit?
This incident clearly seems more hostile and contradicts all the reports of a gentle spirit of a little boy roaming around in the basement. So what exactly is going on in this house? And why is...
This is like the one Jerry Seinfeld joke on the TV show where he's like, something going around, what if I'm one of those people that goes around pricking people with needles? That's this ghost. He's the maladjusted ghost that just pricks people with needles and runs away. I'm imagining it's also like the deaf guy from fucking Family Guy just pricks someone and then, you can't catch me! You know, runs away, smacking his ass as he goes.
Everyone's so tight-lipped about revealing where things have happened.
Gentle little boy.
This is by far the most baffling and frustrating case this team has ever encountered. And in order to get some answers, I will be heading back to the manor. But this time, I'll be returning with someone who is sensitive to spiritual energies.
Yeah, maybe the other ghost, maybe there's two ghosts, maybe it's a little boy and then a disgruntled parent that wants them to fuck off and stop trying to get their little kid to touch them and sing to them or whatever.
Having Billy around tonight should be beneficial in trying to unravel.
She's spiritually sensitive. I'm quite psychic, you know. music occasionally just turns into like a 90s Dream Theater song, and I'm here for it. But then it ducks out immediately so we can hear boom ambience.
Is there anybody in this area that'd like to speak to us? What is your name? I hear you like to count. Can you count for us?
Calling out the spirit of the boy on the second night proved to be unsuccessful.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the same thing as I was before.
But before leaving, I decided to set up a camera in the corner of the basement to record for the rest of the evening. Do you sense anything in this room?
Right here.
But it does feel different than what it felt before you were in.
Right there. Right there. Right there. It's so sad.
What exactly is she pointing to? Spiritual places?
The feeling of despair and almost like an imprisoned area was so sorrowful. I couldn't bear to be in there. It was heartbreaking to me.
No one was sure why Billy felt an odd sensation in this room, but I was determined to get to the bottom of it.
Well, maybe Billy miscarried and now she's like bitter. I don't know. Seems like it's just a normal house.
Who's in this room right now?
Spiritual.
What happened in this room? What is your name?
What is your name?
Why are you in this room?
When I went back later to listen to the audio, I heard a response to one of the questions.
Oh, did you now? Did you?
Did something happen to you?
Was the response tinnitus? Are you kidding me? This, like, sound of someone in the next house over having dinner or whatever is what he's calling a fucking ghost response. Come on,
Now
dude.
here's what we think we hear.
Can you just, like, have someone say something off camera and just be done with it? Because this is fucking cringe. I'm sure you think you hear that, Chris. I'm sure you do, buddy. Fucking hell.
What do you feel in this room?
When I first came in, it felt like an elderly woman.
Well, you look like an elderly woman. So.
Billy told us that she felt that an old woman had died in this bathroom. This is amazing, since we have been trying to locate which bathroom the apparition of
the thing is, the video doesn't communicate every sense, right? It's like, we can hear things, we can see things, but for all we know, what she means is the room smells like an old dead lady. Which, I mean, like, I think that could just be the case. I think it's possible the room just smells really bad.
Woman could have occurred in.
Did somebody die in this room? Was your death an easy process?
Let's do it. I wonder if he's gonna respond this time.
Do you feel you died before your time?
Shut up already!
Despite our best efforts to make more contact, things pretty much remain quiet for the rest of the evening.
Alright, I think we're just gonna wrap it up here.
Alright, I gotta go film a video of me playing DuckTales and calling it a fuckload of shit. Legally trademarked fuckload of shit. So, I'll see you pals later. Meet here next time, same time next week for more ghost hunting, alright?
The evidence collected on the second night proved to be beneficial in trying to solve this very frustrating case.
In the bathroom located on the second...
Was dying a fuckload of shit? The ghost just answers, it's like AVGN, just like, yeah, I fucking used all my continues, man. They made me go back to the start of the fucking game again. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking? Just, you know, ghost just disappears, you know.
Second floor.
It's our first contact with the paranormal. They're just pissed off that they died and it was bullshit.
Felt that someone died in this area.
How the fuck did I even fall in spikes? What the fuck?
If this is true...
I didn't even fall in them! I walked into them from the side! Okay, whatever!
Then it backs up the claims of someone seeing an apparition of an old lady in the bathtub. Billy also would not enter into the third level bedroom, saying that it felt very negative.
I did, so sad.
One guy? No continues?
EVP caught in the same area of a woman calling out for help.
Help! Help me, Link! Help me!
So what happened in this room to make Billy feel this way? With the evidence collected, one could speculate that either a rape or a murder took place here. But something we didn't count on would shake the entire team to its very core. And what we ended up
Someone in chat says, God, you're retarded and autistic. I'm sorry, I don't buy the ghost video, chat member. I apologize for, you know, not agreeing with Chris Boris and the ghost investigation. But what I will say in my defense is that
all of us are autistic.
And like, you know, I mean, listen, we all rise to the call that heeds us.
Capturing in the basement will leave us with more questions than answers. During the night, Chris had set up 4 remote cameras around the house to record video and audio. Just before leaving, Chris went down into the basement to do one last EVP sweep. Is there anybody down here that'd like to speak to me? After asking his question and removing the camera from the corner, the microphone then picked up this sound.
I mean, I've never seen a ghost hunting show that was more just pathetic and desperate. Like, usually they at least feel like they're put together by people that are pretending to be, like, experts, but this is just, like, this is genuinely like if people made this in high school or something. I mean, like, there's some minor element of the production value, like the editing and whatnot is a little bit more professional, but every time where it's just, like, some dipshit, usually irate gamer, just standing there with his fat belly fucking hanging out, his gun exposed to the world, and he's just got his dipshit little microphone. And he's just like, did you feel bad when you died? And then there's just silence for fucking 10 minutes. Like, this is just so embarrassing.
Upon listening to this audio clip, all 3 investigators agree that this sounds very gremlin-like.
Very gremlin-like. What was that noise? Was that a meat yow?
Agree that this sounds very gremlin-like.
That was a meat yow.
So could this in fact be an EVP of a gremlin or a demon? Now there are pipes running across the ceiling, and a septic tank up against the wall.
Listen, Chris, all you gotta do is you gotta feed the gherkin to the meat and you'll be all fine. Everything will
which
be
could
fine.
have made this weird sound. But the camera was in the basement recording audio for over 4 hours, and during that entire period, this is the only time this sound occurred. We decided to take this audio clip to a Plumber's Help website.
We decided to swing over to Literotica and see what kind of ghost fan fuck fiction we could find.
They could identify this sound. Not one person could identify it for us, but someone did suggest that it possibly could be caused by air being caught in a water pump. Now this sounds like a very acceptable answer, but
it's not ghost related enough, so I'm not believing in that one.
We've uncovered deepens this mystery.
Oh!
We first cleaned up the audio clip, which sounds like this.
It is like a digital 8-bit yow.
We then wondered what would happen if we slowed it down and decreased the speed of this noise. After a few minor adjustments, this is the result.
Is that saying get out, right?
Could this voice be saying I'm John?
It You know, some people hear Yanny and some people hear Laurel, man. I don't know what. Sure, I guess. Why not?
This sound is no doubt creepy, and later that evening...
Yeah, you just gotta slow it down, reduce the speed, you know, clear off most of the audio to just the exact thing that we think is a noise, and then... Yeah, there's John. There he is.
Got in touch with a close relative of Colonel Long. He gave us some back history on the house and told us a few things that only confirmed our speculations. It turns out that the manor and the surrounding area behind it was used for occult practices and rituals. The specifics are very grim, but their actions on this property could have released something very negative into this house.
The gremlin-like sound could
Okay, here's the Buddhist priest to tell us what he thinks about the gremlin-like meat sound.
be what we would have called something from the Avicii realm or the Hell realm.
The Avicii realm?
This would be something that is malevolent, something that wants to feed off negativity.
Wow.
It could have been brought into this house through
All that from what sounded like a squeak. Okay.
ritual, through a
Wow.
vulgar act,
Who would have
through
known?
negativity, through an improper death. There's many ways that people can bring these beings into existence into their environment.
The occult history of this property would help explain why most of our EVPs were caught in the basement, and why our cameraman was pricked on the arm. This could also explain the odd sensations Billy felt upon entering certain rooms of this house. The Longwood Manor definitely has a high level of paranormal activity going on here, and our 2-night investigation has led us to believe that there is more than one spirit that haunts the manor. Future ghost hunters might be able to uncover this mystery further, but until then, just be cautious if you plan on entering the manor's basement at night.
Yeah, don't go down there. There's a spooky boy who pricks people with needles. Don't do it. Oh! There we go. Y2B Productions 2000. Spider-Man, yes. Elsa, no. Great video. That's a little ghost investigation stuff. Now, for a little pivot from that, we got some more highly produced garbage here. Let me just... Now, recently on stream... Oh, boy. Recently on stream... Oh, God, it's like several episodes. Jesus Christ. Recently on stream, we did a Return to Darman. And while we were doing it, we found out that Darman's got a spooky Halloween series that he just recently put out. Here we are with Secrets of the Shadows. We got a sick girl falls in love with vampire. There he is. That's Vampire. That's his name. Girls get their revenge against mean cheerleader. Mom sells soul for designer bags and money. This one's unrelated. But kids don't know their classmate is a werewolf. This babysitter doesn't know girl is a ghost. Girls use spell to turn world into zombies. Bullied kid gets ultimate revenge on Halloween. Alright, well, you know, this one has less views than any of them, but I think I want to know about the girls turning the world into zombies. That sounds fun. It's gonna get spooky, everyone.
Pretty sweet, huh? For Halloween next week.
Damn, what is wrong with you?
There's something weird about this image. I don't know. Something about it. It looks like her hair is made of AI, but she's just a real person.
Wait, if you're in here, then
where's Johnny Galecki?
what was that noise?
I'd like it to be known I participated in this under protest.
You scared me.
It's kind of the point.
You're about just lucky I have a party I have to get ready for. Are you ready
I
yet?
like all these new Darman actors that no one knows because all of the like classic ones like Heterochromia Karen had to leave because Darman doesn't pay them enough or whatever, allegedly. I'm so happy to see the new stable of Darman actors. Like this is like fake Bella Thorne, fake Johnny Galecki, you know.
No, Lindsay. This is our first boy-girl high school party. It's a night we'll never forget.
Oh, hey.
Fake John Hamm.
We have some fun stuff planned for tonight, guys.
We were thinking,
Fake
why don't we all
Elizabeth
go
Banks.
to Luigi's Pizza, and then we can go see that animated movie you were talking about the other night.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Sorry, Mom, but we're going to a party tonight.
Oh.
Since when do you go to parties?
Since we turned 16 and people throw parties.
You sure?
Yeah, why does everybody look like a little slimy and AI? It's weird. Maybe I'm just like maybe I'm just like getting used to the AI look or something, and maybe this is what the machines want. But it's like this lady looks like if you told me this was a face made by like fuck GPT or whatever, I'd believe you. This guy, I don't know, man.
Safe?
Yeah, it's safe. It's just a few of us. And if anyone causes me any trouble, I'll spray them like you taught me.
Honey, I'm glad you're
I wonder if you can use that red pepper spray on food. Like, if you just put that on pizza, would it be any good? I don't know.
growing up. But it's Family Fridays.
I'm not a kid anymore. I don't want to do Family Fridays.
We understand, honey. After a while, hanging out with old mom and dad isn't so much fun anymore, is it?
Yeah, you guys are like totally lame.
Maybe tomorrow.
Can't. Busy tomorrow.
She's gonna learn the value of her family when this is all said and done, folks.
Well, have fun at your party,
This
kids.
is a real. This is gonna be the when the world turns into zombies. This is gonna be a real teaching moment.
You know, Stan, I learned something today.
Gina, are you sure you want to go to this party? I mean, it kind of seems
Gina!
like your parents really wanted to spend time with you, with all of us.
I could go for some pizza.
Guys, we can have pizza any day. This is our only night for our first high school party.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just, you should really appreciate the time you have with your parents, you know? Because it's not going to last forever. Soon we're going to be moving out and starting our own lives, and we won't be spending as much time with them.
She's not gonna learn. She's not gonna learn until the whole world is zombies. Friend character. That's not gonna happen.
Lindsay's right. I mean, my dad was working all the time, and I was always busy with school and baseball and everything, and we didn't spend any time together. And then
You know, you're right, Kyle. I also learned something today.
he got sick. He was gone before we knew it. Now I'd give up all the baseball in the world to be able to have a piece of pizza and go to the movies with him.
Sam, I'm really
So this
sorry.
is like if Darman did a Treehouse of Horror, basically, right? These episodes, this is like Treehouse of Darman, basically. And this is not doing great so far. I mean, you know, we started on like a sappy note or whatever, but it hasn't even really established a spooky tone outside of some like random jump scares in the beginning, for no reason. So it's just not great so far. You know.
Sorry about what happened with your dad. But my parents are fine. But tonight's our first night for a high school party, so...
Listen, I'm sorry about all your fucking dead parents and trauma and stuff and like whatever, but anyways, party. I want to take some Xan, okay? I listen to rap music. Like, this is gonna happen. It's like, no, Gina. They don't even take Xan anymore. It's all about the galaxy gas, Gina. You're so unhip, Gina. You're so 2000
It's
and
gonna be
late.
epic.
You just said epic, Gina. People don't say epic
one of us is
anymore.
having fun.
Okay, she's swooning. That's great. So, they go to this party.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic. And I don't know if the point is that the party sucks. Like, they're definitely not into it. Right?
At least one of us is having fun.
Like, they're not into it, but are there even any other people there? I guess there are. There's like a couple, there's another guy off to the side. Some lady walks by, and then hunky guy. So I guess they're at a party with a fair number of people. It just doesn't really look like it. It seems like they're just in the same set, basically. Anyways, here's a guy who looks like he's about to tell us all about his VHS collection.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Gina.
Oh, hi,
Sorry
Mark.
about this party. I know it's kind of
Lame.
Hey, Mark, my good old buddy. Hey, man, best party I've ever been to.
Thanks. But don't worry, my brother's coming by soon, and he said he has something really cool for us.
What? This is so lame. This is sucks. I think I'm good on zombie video. I've been spurned by zombie video. We also have Orphan is visited by mystery beings in middle of night. Featuring the Royalty family. That's a great name for your family. Let's see, kids. Class is a werewolf. Yeah. Sure. Orphan, mysterious beings. This is the newest one. We're giving you another chance, Darman. Don't let this one be so boring. I don't want to hear a bunch of weepy sad boy shit about how this kid's an orphan. I don't care. This is what I'm talking about, chat. We're getting right into it in this one. This is like Doctor Who monsters from the 60s. They're just like a couple guys in some fucking suits with shitty helmets. Like, this is your mysterious beings. They're just like shitty Daft Punk costumes. Is that what we're going for? Around the world, around the world. Oh no, Harry Potter!
Oh, wake up!
Alright, I don't have a mom.
Steven, are you okay? They came for me.
No, sweetie, we already talked about this. There is no one here. It was a bad dream.
Listen, we had to make her Mexican so that you know that he's an orphan.
Buddy, it's normal to have nightmares, especially when you're staying
Why is the dad like 5 years older than the son? What the fuck is this?
in a new home.
It wasn't a nightmare. There's so much more. I'm telling you, they're real.
Okay, Steven, I don't know how was your life at the orphanage, but now you're here. You're safe with us. Okay?
Look, we're gonna protect you from anything that comes, imaginary or otherwise.
It wasn't imaginary. You don't understand how bad this is.
I'm gonna go grab her. I'll be back.
Okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Wow, that sounded like a fake baby cry for a second. For like a full second, that was like, "Ah!" It just sounded like me doing baby noises.
Don't worry.
Honey, Milan's crying too.
Okay, I'm coming.
Milan is crying too.
Mom, what's all that noise? What's going on?
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Go back to sleep. I'm gonna go check on Milan. Go back to sleep.
2 days? This is the 6th set of parents that you've turned down.
Get a load of fucking Cruella over here. This is a real character design. I guess this is, you know, it's a real shame that this didn't come out before Joan Rivers died. I mean, that would have been the correct universe to be in.
That you've turned down. And the sad reality is that you're getting older now. And the older you get, the less likely to be adopted. It's just a fact. And it's entirely possible.
You're not cute anymore, kid. No one wants you.
These perfectly nice people that you didn't want to live with may have been your last chance at having a family. Go put your things away in the bunk room. I don't think I need to show you the way now, do I? Go!
But ma'am, they were Mexican.
Steven? You're back? I hate to see you bouncing around like this. You deserve some stability. You deserve a home.
I want that more than anything in the world. But nobody wants me.
Well, no, they probably want you just up until the point where you wake up the whole house with your crazy delusions, you know.
Maybe it's just not meant to be. Mrs. Holloway said I'm getting too old to be adopted now anyway.
First of all, Mrs. Holloway shouldn't have said that. And second, it's just not true. You're still a young boy and have plenty of time. I believe the right family is out there for you somewhere.
I highly doubt that.
Hey, even when things seem their darkest, never give up
You know what I told you about sounding like an adult when you speak?
on family.
If that's true, then why did my family give up on me?
Oh, how could this happen to me? Why are we getting so sad on Halloween? What's the point of this?
Exactly. Oh, speak of the devil.
Oh, look who it is. The rejects.
And we expect you'll be back any day now. Just like always. The reject always finds his way back. That's because no family ever wants to keep him.
Boys.
If you're going to make fun of him, you gotta pick better fucking insults. You make fun of his weight. Make fun of his scrawny appearance. He looks like a fucking twink. Don't make fun of it. That's not gonna cut that deep. You want to call him gay. That's what'll really do it.
Enough. I don't want to hear another word out of you.
Melanie, can I sleep in a different bed in a different room?
I'm sorry, Stephen. Unfortunately, this is the only bed we have available at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me come back in here. Mrs. Holloway?
How long before we get to mysterious beings?
All right,
I mean,
then.
we already got to that, so is the rest of the video just gonna be slop?
Tomorrow it is, right.
I need to speak to you about the way that you talk to Stephen. I don't think it's beneficial to mention...
Oh, enough! I can't be bothered with Stephen anymore. He's a nice boy, but he has some serious emotional issues, and I need to concentrate on the ones that I can help.
Stephen...
I'm close to a promotion here.
It can be helped.
I don't need a bunch of fancy degrees like you to see that Stephen is beyond help. He'll be a lifer in the system. Mark my words.
I don't believe that. Sure, Stephen has some issues.
Holy shit, chat.
But he's been
The only thing that's scary is how much of a waste of time this is.
In terrible homes in the past. Who wouldn't have issues after all that he's been through? He has a good heart, and I'm not gonna give up on him. Mark my words on that.
Okay, a lot of people's words are being marked. There we go. This is what I'm all about. We got some kind of alien drill. Oh yeah, it looks like a needler. Is that... Wait! Is that just like a needler gun from Halo? What is that? It's some kind of... It looks like a gun prop.
Guys, wake up!
Oh, this again.
Oh, come on.
There was really someone here. Aliens.
You know, I also hope this kid... They pricked his finger! Oh my god! Guys, Chris was right. This means something. This means he actually encountered a ghost in that dust mite. This means that the ghost was actually just listening to him while he was like, "Are you dead? Hi. Have you watched Irate Gamer?" And the ghost was just over there, like, ghosting him, ironically. That's actually pretty funny. But they pricked his finger! Jesus Christ! Yeah, I think I also want this kid to wind up houseless, like, you know, orphan to prisoner pipeline, as one chat member said. Like, this kid just seems annoying.
Pricked my finger.
Give it a rest, reject.
Boo.
Boo! Boo!
Oh no! Oh, my piece is coming after me! Oh, oh my taco! It's onto me! Help! Ah!
My name is not important, but all that's important is what I'm going to do.
Holloway, may I be excused from lunch?
If you don't wish to be treated like a lunatic, then stop acting like one.
Whoa, Stephen, what's wrong?
Ask the skeleton that we have in charge of this place.
What is all this about?
The kids were just poking a little fun at Stephen because he had another one of his episodes last night.
Why wasn't I told about this?
Well, because if you were told about it, you'd be told about it every night.
I'm gonna call you in the middle of the night every time a child has a nightmare.
Yeah, this does seem a little unreasonable.
He's fine.
Stephen, I want to see if you're okay.
No, he's in the other world with the Stig people.
Stephen!
He's running away. He's on the room playing ball in the back alley set. He's running away. I mean, you can always tell, like, I'm pretty sure the Darman studio that you see is like this red brick building, so this is most likely just the side alley of one of the Darman studio buildings. I mean, I guess you film where you have the ability to, so it's fine. It works well enough for a scene like this. But it is just, you know... Well, I wonder if he's gonna bump into that guy who was, you know, that black man from the 40s who wasn't allowed to eat at a restaurant or whatever. I wonder if he's gonna bump into him around the corner.
Steven! Steven, wait!
Alright, Bane, you're now a moderator. You're now the loud equals funny moderator. You can only moderate things if they're not funny, but they are loud. So if someone's being loud, but they're not funny, then you can get rid of them. There you go.
So what do you want for dessert? Some ice cream?
Cookies and cream?
He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go on a killing spree. It's finally gonna happen.
Ooh, that's gonna be so yummy.
This guy's gonna turn into Fox Wolf, except his video isn't gonna be about YouTube editors. It's gonna be like, I either get a family or I'm gonna start saying racial slurs. It's the only way!
Steven, what are you doing? Look.
Wow, I didn't even get a trigger warning for suicide in this one. Jesus Christ. So spooky suicide. Is there like anything happening in this? Man. They bait you with like 2 seconds of guys in costumes so that it seems like it's a spooky thing, but it's actually just some fucking kid drama. This is lame. It's just like the other one.
That was unfair.
It's a little better than the other one.
And Mrs. Holloway doesn't seem like she wants to help. I want to talk to you about it, okay? But how about you take a step away from the ledge first, okay? It's a lot safer over here.
Other kids have parents that would do anything for them. My parents don't even want me. Nobody wants me, Melanie. The only thing I have of my parents is this pendant they supposedly left with me when I was a baby. Maybe I should just toss it.
It's about to turn into the Yakuza show. So toward the end of this, some lady's coming in to the adoption place with the pendant. It's gonna be, already know how this is going.
Okay, I understand that you're upset, and I know how it feels to be alone in the world, okay? But please.
You don't understand. You'll never understand what it's like being me.
Maybe I don't, but like you...
Did they, like, mislabel the fucking spooky episode? It's like, if you want grandma to watch this and feel sad about kids today or whatever the fuck, that's fine. But, like, I came here for spooky. This is really fucking dropping the ball.
I grew up in the foster care system. And I was scared all the time in my orphanage.
Alright, yeah, that's a shame. So when do the spooky aliens come back? Okay, alright, spooky aliens. It's his parents.
It's because they only exist in your head?
I used to think they were just nightmares, too. But I don't know. Now I think they're real. I used to have these visitations of something. But these tests, or whatever they are, that's new.
She got hit with the science gun. Oh my god, the Porygon episode! It's Iron Man!
Steven.
She's got the pendant on, you can see it.
Are you?
My name is Toril, and this is my wife, Shauna. We are the king and queen of our planet, and we have traveled millions of light years to find you.
Why?
Because, Steven, You are the prince of our planet.
Oh my god, chat members.
Our beloved
This
son.
is literally the plot of Metaphor Fantasio.
I know this is a lot to take in, but our planet was engaged in a devastating war for many years. Fearing that something may happen to you, we told our trusted allies to hide you on a planet where our species could blend in.
So it's shitty Superman?
We're so concerned for your safety, Stephen, that even we didn't know where you were hidden in case we were captured.
The war has been over for some time now. As soon as it was safe, we set out searching for you, sending our guards to every inhabited planet we could find.
We apologize for all the intrusions into your life, but we had to be sure that it was really you.
Yeah, we're sorry for basically giving you schizophrenia, but that's on us. That's our bad.
And now, since we're sure, we've come to take you home.
Steve-L.
Where you belong, son.
The last time we saw you, you were just a baby. We missed you so much.
This can't be true. I don't believe you.
We were worried that this might happen.
We've got the pendant.
Which is why we left you with this.
Oh!
So, you guys really are my mom and dad?
We're so sorry for everything you've been through, son.
Even though it took us so long, we promise we have always loved you. And even while we were at war, we never gave up on the...
So this is like in Friends, there's like an ongoing storyline where Joey is like, it's like this romance thing that's happening with him, but he's also busy doing a play, and we never see too much of the play until the end of it, where he's like confessing to this woman who he actually really is into, but he has to like break up with her, and he's just like, I'll love you, but I have to go now. And then a spotlight comes down on him, and he's like, so I'm gonna get on this spaceship, and a ladder descends from the heavens, and he's just like, I'm gonna come back to see you in 100 years. And it's basically that, but with pendants. It you know, I guess I didn't see this coming. I mean, this is the example of a bad plot twist where it's like no one saw it coming, but it's not. No one should have seen this coming. This really shouldn't have been the thing that. I guess because there was two of them, maybe we could have inferred that it was secretly his parents, but I don't know. That's quite a twist right there. That's great.
The idea of finding you again.
Even when things seem the darkest.
What'd you say?
Even when things seem the darkest.
The darkest? Son, you can't... Listen, that lady's living her own life. Don't you fucking worry about what she... How dare you?
Never give up on family.
They've taught you well here.
So, there are other planets with people on them?
Oh, my son. You have no idea what wonders you're about to discover.
Darman Studios can't pay for that, but you can imagine it. I'm sure you can imagine. We'll walk into a portal and it'll all be amazing. You can just imagine, oh wow, the fields and the rolling fjords and the peat. Ah yes, the peat.
Are you ready to go home?
Yeah.
What's wrong, son?
My friend. What will she think when she wakes up and doesn't see me? Is it okay if I just tell her that?
No, she can't know that we exist. It'll cause too many problems.
Well, I wanted to know I'm okay. I don't want her to stress about me.
I think that I might have an idea.
So I'm assuming that this family is like a fucking influencer family. Is that who the royal... I guess that's who they are, I imagine. Or it's like the other people at the beginning.
Stephen. Stephen. Stephen.
Great video, guys. Great ending to your video, guys. That's a good resolution. She looks down at the floor and sees Asian girl forced to move schools. Great resolution to your story. That's great. That's amazing. Steve Vinny's kid, no! Alright, well that's some allegedly spooky Darman stuff. Allegedly that was a Halloween-themed series. I think I'm good. These are all terrible. We're gonna move along. We got some more stuff here. More classic rants and whatnot. Let me see here. Well, we got Bible Teens Halloween Rant Part 3, but this looks good. This is from Horror Update Orlando. Zombie Grass Will Suck Halloween Horror Nights 2010. And he looks like this. And I just think it's going to be good. I just think it's neat.
You know, I'm going to come out with a cool little thing. I hope you guys like what I'm about to say. Iseath and should have been in Soundstage 22 by itself, and Legendary Truth and Psycho-Scarabee work together.
What are you fucking talking about?
In the same soundstage, basically. You know, Legendary Truth investigating the old Shady Brook Hospital. That would have been pretty awesome, too. If we
I have no idea
you could
what's
tie
happening.
a storyline in both of them, because they're both paranormal mazes.
Yeah, his hands going fucking nuts.
Shady Brook, you know?
His hands going nuts there off the side.
Echoes of Shady Brook.
Echoes of Shady Brook, right.
And,
Ken Bone looking ass.
You know, the house is right next to Shady Brook, you know, the estate is right next to Shady Brook.
Uh-huh.
And so, you know, long story, you know, and then the ghost from Shady
Oh
Brook
yeah, this guy's got a Nintendo Music subscription for sure.
now haunting that house as they run back and forth.
If he's still alive. He would have.
That would have been pretty kick-ass if they could do it, and Hades would be in Soundstage 22 as an independent
What?
house. Which should be an independent house, technically speaking.
What is he talking about? What is this?
If you're going through the gates of hell, they should be very elaborate. You know, you gotta
Is this like a haunted house, or like a concert, or like Harry Potter houses? What?
I don't know how they're gonna deal with the sound. Sometimes in certain mazes, you can actually hear
mazes.
The sound of the next maze next to it. Sometimes, if you pay really close attention. I really think what they're gonna do with Psycho-Scarabee is make it look all abandoned, and then have that Summer's Place. But they're gonna try to make
God, it really does look like Turkey Tom, but like mixed with DSP or something.
Get a little eerie, like it's, you know, on a record, you know, basically turning on and off by ghosts. Which technically Legendary Truth and Shady and then Psycho-Scarabee should
I have no idea what is happening, and it's not making any more sense as he goes along.
Been together. And Hades would be in sound. I think that was a mistake they made. I really do. I don't know why they wanted to move Hades right next to. You know, it's two different type of things.
Hades, right? This is a 15-minute video, by the way. Yeah, that's Ham Tom. 15-minute video right there. Let me see here. Let me see. Halloween Horror Night. More from this guy, but it's like it's another one that seems like it's just gonna be him talking about whatever it is that he's babbling about. I have no idea. Mazes, like hedge mazes, I guess. I guess they do that for Halloween. Sure. Let's see here. This is from 3-Ball Josh. It's from 2008. A semi-Halloween rant plus random stuff. And he looks like this. And I mean, his name, 3-Ball Josh, seems perfect for the type of video this is.
Hello, boys and girls. 3-Ball Josh here.
He looks like fucking Nostalgia Critic's brother.
And if you've been watching me for a while, you may have seen last year I had a Halloween rant about having to work a double on Halloween, which had me all sorts of pissed off, because as many of you know that Halloween is kind of my favorite day of the year. Definitely my favorite holiday. So now I have another semi-Halloween rant I don't work on Fridays.
So this is from 15 years ago. It's from November 1st, 2008. So yeah, 16 years ago, but YouTube's stupid. It's from 16 years ago, and this is the life and pulse of America and Halloween back then. Maybe he's Canadian. I don't know. North America.
So I've been thinking, hey, cool, I've got Friday clear, you know, so I'm going to go out, you know, do my thing, you know, maybe hit up a bar or something, go find a few parties or, you know, something like that, and just have a blast for Halloween. Didn't work that way. And the reason being is because a very dear friend of mine that I've known since high school, something came up with her babysitter, and so she didn't have a babysitter. She works all weekend, so she needed someone to watch her daughter, you know, for the weekend.
See, what would make this video better is if he was just rocking back and forth and speaking in British.
And I wasn't, and I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't happy about it, but she didn't have a whole lot of choice, so me being the kind of guy I am, I went ahead and said, you know, I'll take care of her.
My man was a nice guy, and is he gonna get rewarded for being nice to this woman?
I figure, okay, it's still not a total loss, you know. I mean, I obviously I'm not gonna take a almost 3-year-old out drinking with me or anything like that. I figured, what the hell, you know, they've been advertising that they're having trick-or-treating at the mall and stuff like that, so I'll take her to the mall here in town and, you know, do a little trick-or-treating and stuff like that. Well, first off, the mall and the town that I went to is not very large at all. I mean, it's almost practically an enclosed shopping center. But I figure, hey, at least
like a mall,
she'll be able to, you know, put on her little princess costume and do some trick-or-treating, get some candy and stuff like that, right? Wrong. Friggin' out of the whole mall, one shop. Just one store.
Why were you trick-or-treating at a mall? What the fuck?
Was handing out candy. That was it.
Why weren't more stores at a mall handing out candy? Do people do that? I've literally never heard of that, if that's a thing people do. You usually go to houses, brother.
None of the rest of them were doing a damn thing.
Walk down the road.
None of them were even dressed up or anything like that. How the hell are you going to advertise that you're going to be doing trick-or-treating at the mall when you're only going to have one freaking shop handing out candy? It's bullshit. If it wasn't for this other lady who happened to walk by and...
Amazing. Americans prefer to get their candy from another retailer. Instead of going to local houses or whatever, you go to a fucking mall and get Sears to give you candy. That's good.
And drop a handful of candy in the girl's bucket. Should have gotten like 2 suckers and that'd have been it. I mean, I was pissed. And by that time, you know, by the time we was able to get down there and stuff, it was too late to drive to the other town and hit up that mall. And I really wasn't feeling walking around through all the neighborhoods and stuff like that.
I wasn't feeling like going for a walk. You know, that would have been too much. I wanted to just take escalators and go. This is ridiculous. I wasn't really feeling going for a walk and all that. Like, okay, so you're giving this girl a shitty Halloween because you don't feel like doing the right thing and going for a fucking walk through the neighborhood. Okay.
So, what did I do? I took her to the mall today, to a better mall, where they have a candy shop, and I said, have at it. And I just bought her a shit ton of candy. It's not my kid. Let her mom deal with the sugar hyper and all that stuff. But, yeah, so that's kind of my little Halloween rant for this year. Hopefully next year I'll have a much better video about Halloween because...
Hopefully, buddy. 3-Ball Josh, what you up to? You still alive? Oh man, he turned into Josh from Red Letter Media. Rich wire celebrities save the world. He was going pretty hard on the videos and then he just suddenly stopped. Maybe he just stopped, or maybe he died.
I love America.
Alright. Well, thank you, 3-Ball Josh. Thank you for your service. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh man, there's another video from 3-Ball Josh. What the fuck? It's a different video called Halloween Rant. This one's from 17 years ago. This one's from 2007. Wow. 3-Ball Josh has another Halloween rant.
Hello, boys and girls. 3-Ball Josh here again, and it's Halloween, my favorite holiday in the whole year. So what are you guys doing tonight? You going out trick-or-treating with the kids? Maybe staying in and watching some scary movies? Going to a cool Halloween party? Or visiting a haunted house or something like that? Yeah, I'm so jealous, because guess
Looks a lot like Rob Walker, yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's right. 3-Ball Josh is working a fucking double. I just worked a lunch shift. I'm home for just a couple minutes, and then I gotta go back and friggin' work tonight for dinner.
You know, the word rant really has been dragged through the mud because, like, you see Halloween rant, and I don't know, I kind of got it in my head that it was going to be a Halloween rant, and it was going to be about the concept and practice and tradition of Halloween and how we interact with it or something. No, it's just about, I guess he has to work on Halloween, so he's mad. It's like, alright, I guess it's a rant, but it's not really related to Halloween that much, is it? I don't know.
You know what that means for 3-Ball Josh? I'll tell you what it means. That means I don't get to go out trick-or-treating or anything like that. I don't get to go...
Poor 3-Ball Josh. He doesn't get to get more chocolate in him.
Go to any cool sexy parties where all the women are dressed up as whores, and that's my favorite part of the whole damn holiday. No.
Oh man, he does not need to get into a party with that lady from before who, you know, with the Batgirl costume. He doesn't need that.
Oh, instead they've got me working on the holiday of holidays. Oh my, I just want to rip my damn hair out. I'm so pissed off about this. You know, I mean, I went and
Yeah, they were dressed like the whores, so he, you know, he wanted to go to that, but now he's working. It's a real shame.
Bought some Halloween candy and stuff like that, but now I don't have time to put any razor blades in it. I don't have time to make the candy-coated onions to hand out to little Johnny son of a bitch dressed up as a princess saying trick or treat. No, instead
Yeah, the razor blades thing was pretty good.
I'm gonna be like, and how do you want your steak cooked? And what do you want on your baked potato? Fuck! Alright.
Well, you should have a better job then, loser.
Parents, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice if you're, you know, staying at home and handing out candy. Don't be a jackass. Because kids do take the whole trick or treat.
Yeah, so if his brother is going out as Melvin, brother of the Joker, then what is he? I guess he has to be the Joker, right? Like, because he's Rob Walker, so Doug's going to be Melvin, brother of the Joker, but he's going to be, I guess he'll have to be Joker. Like that'll be the costume party. Someone has to do that where they go what, you know, brothers, they go as Joker and Melvin, brother of the Joker. That would be a really good like photo op costume opportunity thing for like Comic-Con or whatever.
Very seriously. Some of them, at least some of them do. So I'll give you an example on what a jackass is. We had a doctor living on my block when I lived in Colorado. Or not a doctor, but a dentist. And guess what he handed out? That's right, no, he didn't hand out no candy or sweets or anything great like that, no. This son of a bitch would hand out those little travel toothbrushes and the little travel toothpaste and the little things of dental floss. Guess whose house got eggs on a yearly basis?
Yeah,
no,
fuck that guy.
I didn't do it. But I know people who did. A few doors down, there was this other skank who worked at some tanning salon or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, this feels like it's an attempt to be clerks. You're right.
And she would hand out coupons and business.
Loving the Master Chief helmet back here. That's good.
Business cards, not along with
so
the candy.
fitting.
No, that's just all she's.
And the American flag, of course.
Handing out is the coupons and business cards to take home to Mama. Guess what?
This is the premier demographic for Mountain Dew. All right. Thanks, 3-Ball Josh. I'm sure we might have to look at you another time because you seem fun. We got a One Piece fan video. Yeah, they're talking about Gabe in this one. Colhan Rant Queen. College shopping. Let me see here. Sex offender Halloween hype. What's this?
From WHAM Rochester, this is 13 Wham News.
Wham!
Good evening. Don't answer your door, keep your lights off, and don't give out candy to trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, that was the warning for convicted sex offenders throughout Monroe County and the state tonight. The goal, to keep kids safe on Halloween. Well, not everyone agrees such extremes are necessary, though, pointing out such incidents are rare. 13 Wham Sean Carroll has more.
So we got kids trick-or-treating.
Halloween fun, in costume, of course, but these guys aren't wearing costumes.
Oh boy.
They're
get a load of the guy on the left. Look at this beefcake. Is that, he's got like a bulletproof vest or something.
Costumes, they're state parole officers.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of vulnerabilities out there tonight with all the kids being out there. And obviously, there's a lot of pedophiles.
Obviously.
Officers Ritzko and Racinko are making sure sex offenders are home and not inviting trick-or-treaters.
Exactly. A dark house, no decorations.
I'm liking Officer Chris Chan here. He really has the Chris Chan phenotype. He looks great.
No exterior lights on, nothing like that on Halloween.
It's like his dad was Randy Quaid. It's great.
Like I said, it's zero tolerance, and they know
zero tolerance.
It's back to state prison if they violate their parole.
Monroe County's probation office took similar steps, even rounding up some sex offenders.
If there are
rounding up the sex offenders
that we feel should be completely off the street, incapacitated.
Kamala, she's a far-left lunatic. She wants to round up the sex offenders. If you vote Kamala, there won't even be sex offenders anymore.
Evening, we have them join us for the entire evening.
I think it's a good thing that they're out looking and making sure nobody really get bothered on a night like tonight for the.
I don't know why this was posted. This does seem to just be a news report. But it's just it's called Sex Offender Halloween Hype is the name of the video. And yeah, I don't know. This was the thumbnail after all, was just Patrick Love here, father. You know, I don't know. I want to know about the hype, but I'm good. Let's see, Mountain Dew video. Halloween safe. We got another one like this. Halloween safety against sex offenders. But apparently it's not as funny. Who's watching sex offenders on Halloween? There's another one like this. It's another, like, news video, but this is the thumbnail.
Halloween is just a few weeks away, and while kids are getting ready for trick-or-treat, there is concern about who's going to be handing that candy out. You see, in Oklahoma City, there are 1,384 registered sex offenders, 67 in Norman, 73 in Midwest City, and 47 in Moore.
Oklahoma City's really got the fucking market cornered on sex offenders.
Live now is Eyewitness News 5's Melissa Newton. And Melissa, is the city doing anything to monitor these criminals during this time?
Well, Maggie...
It's just on a playground, because, like, where do we stand to imply sex offenders? I don't know. I guess a playground.
Nothing that they don't do every other day of the year. We printed out the names and addresses of all the registered sex offenders in...
And we're just going to put them up here on the news. That's going to be this news broadcast.
Oklahoma City.
Just starts playing Life Will Change.
37 pages, 52 sex offenders living within a 3-mile radius of this park. And only 2 detectives.
Tonight we're taking back the desires.
Monitor them.
Every Halloween, kids go door to door.
We're either going to be Yoda or a little golfer. He's going to be Elmo.
But for many parents, their biggest Halloween fear is not knowing who will answer.
Okay. I would offer you a refreshment, but I fear you might
32 pages, Charlie!
become suspicious.
And with hundreds of sex offenders living in the metro area, parents have one more horror to worry about.
Obviously, there's something not right in those people's minds anyway, so there's no telling what they would want to give to a child, or even what they're thinking about when your child goes up to the front door.
In Oklahoma,
well, there's some telling what they might be thinking.
City, sex offenders are not restricted from answering the door for trick-or-treaters or decorating for Halloween.
Currently do not have a
well, that's a real shame considering there seems to be fucking tons of them.
Special program in place that does that on specific holidays. We try to do that year-round, really.
And that has some parents spooked.
Nowadays, you can't. You know, you just have to be really extremely careful.
This is one of the parents.
Parents spooked.
That's her.
Nowadays, you can't.
Her name
is
Marilyn.
You just have to be really extremely careful. More careful than when we were kids.
And police tell us to their knowledge they've never...
I love the idea of, like, a sex offender just, like, walking, like skulking into frame like the Pink Panther, just fucking tiptoeing around. And then he notices that he's on camera and he just tiptoes back out of frame.
Had a problem with sex offenders. Excuse me.
Get through your line, lady. Damn. Alright. Alright. Let me see here. Wow. Wow, this is great. So we got, this is a video from, well, how old is this? 18 years old. This might be the oldest one we've looked at. October 30th, 2006. Well, there's another one that was about this old, but October 30th, 2006. This video is old enough to fucking, I don't know, do something. It's an 18-year-old video. Count Dracula audition for a Halloween phone sex commercial. This video is old enough to watch this video. Oh, look at that. That's good. That's what you like to see.
Hello. Just test. What? Mic test. Okay. What is Dracula's favorite holiday? Thanksgiving.
What? Why?
More. Hey. Okay. Hang on. Got another one. How can you tell if a witch is horny?
How can you tell?
Give up.
Yeah.
You check which end of the broom she is riding. That was for you, Spooky.
That was for you, Spooky. Don't they usually ride in the middle of the broom?
Yeah. Hey, Elvira. After this take, you, me, in my coffin.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, we ready? Ready to start?
Please make a Castlevania reference.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Hey guys, hey, get this, guys. Alright, what do you call a man? You guys give up? A miserable little pile of secrets. Yeah, I'm here all week.
Welcome to Halloween phone sex. We're now until October 1st. What? Cut. What?
Right. HalloweenPhoneSex.com, by the way. HalloweenPhoneSex.com. Why do I have a hair in my mouth? God damn it. Let me just, let's see here. Am I able to show this? No, there are tits. Gotta be careful about this one. So we got Halloween phone sex. Call now and talk to Morticia, Spooky Suki, Moan, Hagatha, Elvira, Zoe Zombie, Vometta, Eveline, or Gloria. Greetings and welcome to Halloween phone sex. From October 1st through November 15th, you have the unique opportunity to speak to one of our ghoulish phone girls. Now featuring the cast. We are now part of the Girls to Talk To network. To speak with, sign up for a free account at girls2talkto.com and search for the one ghoulish phone girl you want to converse with, be it sexting or voice chat. These ghoulish phone girls are only available until November 15th, so call now. And, you can see down there, Phone Sex Central is the web ring that we're part of here. But yeah, I can't really show because there are tits here. There's a little drawing of a witch with like a hat and stockings and like arm stockings, and she's like leaning against a jack-o'-lantern, but she's got her tits out and she's not wearing anything. Then there's some ladies in bras and stuff, and well, here you can see the list of all the ladies that you can talk to, I guess. And yeah, it's just like porn screenshots. There's just barely legal Holly. There's Brittany. There's MILF Diana. There's Crystal, nastyphonefuck.com. There's the Sissy Whisperer, Amelia Devine. There's, let's see, Grandma Wilma, Victoria. There's BBW Dusty, and she's evidently licking one of her massive tits. She kind of looks like Amy Schumer, by the way. We got Kaylee. We got Goddess Sarabi. We got TS Phone 855-500-COCK. We got, let's see, Lady Draco, Real Femdom, and Hypnosis. BBW, hang on, let me just, we got BBW Slut Crystal. We got British Dr. Grace Stanton, and she's got some big bazongas. We got Brenda, and she looks like she's autistic. We got Miss Tracy. We got 20 mins, $20, which that doesn't have a name or anything. There's one that just says, why masturbate alone? There's one that's advertising boobdelicious.com, phone and webcam with candy. We got, let's see here, all anal phone sex, Canadian phone sex, phone sex for BBW lovers. We got, Buzz My Pussy. There seems to be some kind of a buzzer thing in her. Yeah, there's Dolores. And she's the one black lady on the whole site, by the way. We got the phone sex shop. No taboos. Anything goes. That's dangerous. You want to be careful with that. What is your fantasy? FantasyPhoneCalls.com. There's one that just says she-mail. And then there's one that I love here. This one just says fine phone sex. And there's like a lady in a latex outfit with a boob window. And it's like, it's just fine. It's not like, don't get your hopes up too much. It's just fine. And then, yeah, it continues with IndieCamFans.com. We got My Phone Sex Girls. We got TeenyTinyWeenie.com. Got a small dick? Then Teeny Tiny Weenie is for you. Guided Masturbation. Goody Drawer Deals. One that says how to get free phone sex. Now that one's appealing. Does this excite you, little man? And it says cuckold with huge impact font. And yeah, it's a guy, notably a white guy who looks a little bit uncomfortable as his beautiful wife is kissing a black man. We got booty calls, pocket pussy, sissy phone play. I could keep going all day. But the important thing here is this is copyright from 2005 to 2023, HalloweenPhoneSex.com. So, like, as a, you know, like, the copyright was still valid as of at least last year, which means you got to assume that, like, Morticia and Vometta are, like, still available, I guess, right? I mean, like, I hope so. But that's Halloween Phone Sex, and, I'm really appreciating the you know, the opportunity to get to look at that. Let's see, spooky suggestions. Gothic King Cobra. Unboxing my Kigurumi mask. Oh, these are always good. These are always good and normal.
Hi there guys, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily Jane. Today,
hi Emily Jane.
I'm unboxing my first cosplay purchase of 2020.
Emily Jane kind of looks like that one egg-headed shaped incel. You remember the one that was like not really that bad, but like 4chan pretended he was like the ultimate incel king, like he was the new Elliot Rodger. I think they called him Eggman. He looks like yeah.
Welcome to the unboxing my first cosplay purchase of 2022.
Yeah, Eggy. Eggly bagel face. Lord Farquaad.
So, the box does say this way up. I'm holding it like this so you can't read my address. But I thought I'd unbox it on camera just so that...
Another British.
I want to put my hand over my address and their address. My address isn't anywhere else on here that I haven't noticed, but you can see.
Yeah, it is Lady Farquaad. Let's get it right here.
I'm doing this for legal reasons, just because this was an expensive ass purchase. You can see the box is undamaged. I've only put my hand over the address. I was that excited to do this unboxing.
How old is this? This is from
I've
2
not
years
actually
ago.
prepared anything that I can use to open the wrapping with.
Right. Well, let's get this on with.
Mask, horrendously. But it's basically a living doll. So, you basically normally if you again, it's a Japanese thing, as you can imagine.
Right.
All things that are slightly strange are Japanese.
All things strange, yeah. So there's gonna be a mask, and some people aren't going to be familiar with Kigurumi, and it's gonna be a real shock to your system.
There we go.
Thankfully, I saw the thumbnail.
And yeah, I can open this side. So it's just taking me a second to pull this all out.
Some people are stimming to this right now as we speak. Let's jump ahead a little bit here. It's got it open.
Up the mess behind me. I will edit that out. Ooh. As you can see, I bought it from Kigurumi Sensei's doll.
Right.
I absolutely love their work.
Now you get to be the little girl like you always dreamed.
Just like I say, this was a really expensive purchase, in the region of £380, which again, for me that's a lot, because if you think, for example, my Ariel dress was about £120, my Ariel wig was about £30, so that's £150 all in-ish for a costume. Whereas
this is like being a fursuiter, except it's like a lot more scary.
This, all I've done is bought the mask. I've not bought anything else to go with it yet, and it's £380 plus £80.
So it's just going to be the mask and then you, is it? That's
to Boris for customs payments.
Thanks, Boris. You allowed this to happen.
Wow, this is so well wrapped. Also, I burnt my eyes a bit because I'm looking at this. I'm seeing the ring from my ring light. So that is probably a bit bright, if I'm honest.
That's how you know it's a new video. There's a ring light.
Anime characters tend to portray as what the room is. So basically, wow, just seen it. Is basically doll. Let's just quickly slide
Come
them
on,
out.
let's get it out here. Oh yeah, with the hair and everything.
I'll do it with you guys bringing.
There you go.
So you can see.
This is Emily Jane, everybody.
The way she's designed is it's very much a human proportioned and sized face, but it's just obviously a mask, so you can embody that character a bit better. Just got to put her on for the first time. So yeah.
Can you do a little dance for us there, Emily Jane? Can we see you shake your body with your mask on?
No, you
That'd
notice I stopped talking as soon as I put the mask on, and that's because dolls don't talk. But wow.
So yeah, so it's not just like a spooky full body outfit. It's also like you're not allowed to speak because you're a doll. The whole thing is scary.
I don't think this really comes across on camera, but she's an absolute work of art.
She is.
And that's what I love about, well, I've only ever bought from Kigurumi Sensei store. I bought a mask last year and I had to sell it quite rapidly because with COVID, I got in a really bad financial position, basically. But I just look at her now.
See the way the eyes like sparkle?
And she's an absolute work of art. I've not bought a costume. I've bought a piece of art, and that's what I really like about her.
And that's why.
And yeah,
that's why this purchase is okay. I got a piece of art. Don't mind this, pile of shit on the floor behind me back here. My room is probably at an utter disaster catastrophe zone, but at least I have this work of art here. That's going to make up for all of the debris and debris.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an outfit swap, and you'll see me being a doll in a few seconds. All right.
Oh,
see you in a minute.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey guys, so I've just done an outfit swap. So I decided on one of my work dresses just because, I don't know, it felt about right. So in terms of what I'm wearing...
I feel right, Brian. I feel right.
Well, Emily, why are you wearing spandex everywhere? This makes
my questions don't begin there.
Feel uncomfortable. I don't blame you. So to be honest, this outfit I bought this online as part of a Kigurumi outfit. I guess there's sort of 3 main parts.
Alright, let's get this on with. Come on now. We're gonna get this fucking face mask on, and here we go. There we go. You wanted Halloween spooky, chat? Now you fucking got it. You got some spooky Halloween here. A terrifying display. A terrifying display. It's just like, it looks like every character from Xenogears. I love the sound of the breathing, too, through the mask. You know, dolls don't breathe either. Why don't you stop breathing real quick? That would really help the illusion. Postman just says hot. No, there can't be any voice. He can't do. There can't be a voice because dolls don't talk.
Really quick, minute and a half try on. I think I might be a bit big for these masks. The reason I say that is...
Oh man, imagine spending so much on this shit and then realizing that you're too much of a fucking fat wad. What a shame.
If you line this up, you see these little slits over the eyes. That's how you actually see out. And there's the mouth hole. Both are really tiny. To be honest, this mask, I mean, I was really hot the last time I was wearing, the last one I wore, I was hot within like 2 breaths. This one I'm fine in, so that I think the heat was probably just environmental at the time, I guess. But at the moment, my main issue I have is, as I said, my head's really big. For those of you who are into hat
well, your head looks like it's pretty big.
measurements, my head is I've got a 64 centimeter circumference head.
Yeah.
Obviously,
kind of difficult to look like a slim, cute anime girl. I mean, even when they have giant heads, it's like, this isn't the ideal proportions.
My head's not just egg-shaped oblong ways, it's also quite, my face is quite tall. Which, I say, it just complicates seeing out of masks like this, because you've got...
Maybe you can get an anime girl mask that just has like a 6 head or whatever, like you do.
Very narrow field of vision, and I think...
I mean, I can't say anything. I've got a similar forehead.
There's probably a perfect sweet spot that some people fit, but those some people will be quite small.
Yeah, and that's probably not most of the people that are into this sort of thing.
I'm not quite small.
No, you're not.
But I you know, I do like wearing it. I just feel like I'm probably sound like Darth Vader when I'm wearing it. But that's fine. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm definitely gonna try and wear it to.
Well, I think I've got new sleep paralysis demons. Thanks a lot, Emily Jane. I appreciate it. I think we need an exorcism of Emily Jane. Well, let me see here. I think... Let me see. Do we have anything else? Oh yeah, we do. We got another phone sex video. Because of course we do. This is from 15 years ago. Probably 16. Yeah. November 2nd, 2008. Me being Chris Crocker doing phone sex. Chris Crocker for Halloween, phone sex by Lamont 20006. You guys remember Chris Crocker?
This me phone pussy, what it do? Oh, you want me to get you Oh, yeah. I want you to know that I want it, baby. Give it to me. Stick it in my hair, baby. Stick it all up in my hair. Let me...
So that's all you really need from that. Let's see here. Satan information. Halloween equals Satan's birthday. Oh, here's one that looks good. Regarding spells, Satan, and Halloween. This is from Selfless Fulfillment. And the thumbnail looks like this. Boo, as they say.
I know I've made too many video responses wearing my...
Are those farts? What was that?
I know I've made too many video responses wearing my...
Yoshi noises? What is she eating?
Halloween costume. But it is Halloween and I was just out all night. But I wanted to share a memory. One year I was a severed head on a table
This
on
is full-on Lady Joker.
a plate of spaghetti at a table, and it was a very cumbersome costume, walking around with like
What the fuck are these sound effects?
table and a severed head on a plate of spaghetti. Well, anyways, I got really drunk with a bottle of Tango.
she
I know
eat a
I've made
spider?
too many
No way.
video responses wearing my.
Oh yeah, maybe she did. Yeah, oh yeah, it has legs. She ate a spider. I think she just ate a spider. It like moves its legs as she puts it in her mouth.
Halloween costume, but it is Halloween and I was just out all night. But I wanted to share.
And I think she took the spider out of her mouth there.
A memory. 1 year I was
By the way, this video has 795 views, no comments, 16 years ago, November 1st, 17 years ago, 2007. That's great. That spider has died and no one knew.
severed head on a table on a plate of spaghetti at a table, and it was a very cumbersome costume, walking around with like a
Maybe that's the spider making noises.
table and a severed head on a plate of spaghetti. Well, anyways, I got really drunk with a bottle of Tanqueray and my friends out in a football field. I kind of fell asleep on my knees with my head on a plate of spaghetti. I love Halloween. It's a good thing.
Is this bitch high or crazy or both?
Because you can go door to door to door and people will open the door, let you in. Well, I mean, some people let you in. But you can smell what their houses are like. They don't ask you what the hell you're doing here. They give you candy. It's almost like YouTube. You can come knocking on people's doors and they don't ask you what the hell you're doing here. You just come say.
This doesn't have a lot to do with spells or Satan. Who is this? Hasn't posted a video in 12 years. Actually looks like Whitney, Wisconsin. Wait, is this... No, hang on. Is this Goo Cheese? Isn't that who this is? She's like a... Isn't this the fucking... Like, what is it? IP2?
Hey everybody, it's Scarlett.
This might just be an unrelated woman who looks like that, but... She did eat a spider. What... Yeah, she's got the spider in her mouth.
I just spent the whole night in New York City in the parade. It was a really great time.
It is like a live spider that's wriggling around in her mouth.
This is gonna be like, I'm gonna try and show you the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Bodysuit.
Hey now, don't show us the whole thing now.
Right, spider shirt.
Uh-huh.
See, spider shirt. I had a whole entire spider thing, but I left it at...
Maybe it must be a fake spider, right?
Someone's apartment in the village. But...
In the village.
I wanted to show you my costume. What I had left of it.
But it's actually wriggling. That's a pretty good fake spider.
Right.
If that's what it is.
Happy Halloween.
No, there's blood on her face. Was there blood? I think she ate the spider. I don't know, maybe. I might just be going insane. Yeah, I think this is a fucking IP2 lady, isn't it?
Wow. Our world. It's a big, big place. But it's really small.
Yeah, if you think about it. Show your Halloween costumes. Yeah, she's got some stuff here. That's cool. That's selfless fulfillment there. Well, we'll probably never know if she actually ate the spider, but that's fine. Let me see here. Halloween is Satan's birthday. Celebrating the works of Satan. Halloween vlog with Satan. Sweet Dreams, Milo X Meg. The giant... Uh-huh.
Okay, it's Halloween 2009, and Tim, what are you dressed as?
A polka dot.
Alright, why don't you turn around and everyone can see your costume? Alright, well turn back around so we can see you. What do you think? Are you happy with your costume this year?
Yes.
Did people know what you were?
Some.
Some? What did other people think you were?
A bobber.
Well, you're a Pokeball. Alright.
Yeah. Alright. He's a Pokeball, everybody. Let's see here. 2007 9/11 Truth Halloween in San Francisco. Well, this is a real shift. Oh man. It failed downloading the "Welp, I no longer have any friends" video too. This is a shame. I hope he doesn't get rid of that video. Anyways.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Here we go. We're getting double V today.
Voila! My name is V, a humble vaudevillian visage who has vowed to warn the Vox Populi. The truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country. Who's to blame? How did this happen? Yes, there are people who are more responsible than others, and they will be held responsible.
So there's like real 9/11 truthers happening, I guess, and then there's just also these fuckheads.
But the truth is, you need only look in the mirror to see who is to blame. It is us who must rise up, the
Jesus Christ,
people, and take back our country from these state terrorists.
I like how many people, like, really, you know, how popular V for Vendetta got for a while. And now look at the world we're living in. I don't think the message got through to anyone. I don't know. Gamers rise up! Yeah! I'm sorry, hang on. Is this motherfucker wearing a turban? Is that what that is? Is that one of those like mini turbans with a V for Vendetta mask, and then the thing is trick or truth? You know, I guess it is just it's a troop of V for Vendettas that decided to attack San Francisco on Halloween night. This is amazing. It's a toque? Okay. Yeah, there's not gonna be many fucking Punjabi people at this point in time in San Francisco necessarily. Shut up! Alright. You know, not many people buying the truth about 9/11 and V for Vendetta or whatever, you know. Maybe a failed attempt there. But, you know, I'm sure someone was listening. Mario Kart Halloween. Let's see here. A Littlest Pet Shop JFK assassination. Not that. Let's see. Cine Bear drama. You know, there's probably more stuff that I'm missing here. I'm sure there's some more late suggestions for Halloween, but I think we'll probably call it here. We did a bit of a bonanza, a little bit of a Halloweenus bonanza. Stick around next time when we will hopefully do some Tamir Kitan, among other things. We might do this guy who has a Shadow the Hedgehog thumbnail that says, "This is my own will and my choice." And the thumbnail says, "I had a choice. I chose God." And there's a cross, and it's Green Hill Zone. So maybe we'll watch that next time. But, yeah, I think we'll call it there on the spooky stream. Let me take a look here at some of the remaining super chats. And, what was I playing before? You know what? We'll bump some of this. There we go. And where's the Spotify thing? Where is it? There we go. $2 from Egg Johnson. Have you ever seen Greg dance? Happy Halloween. Well, I've seen him shuffle, but I've never really seen him dance. don't know if it's Danch, I don't know, but yeah, I've seen him, I'm familiar. The guy, the archive channel came into chat, or I think it was the archive channel, it might have been the real Greg Dance, but he was here he gave me like 20 bucks or whatever and a smiley face, so, let me see here. Hang on, where is the thing here? Go to the funding tab. 4-month membership, Shark Gobbler. Can't stay long, but thoughts on Talking Heads. If you like them, what's your favorite song? Happy Trashoween Claw. Well, you know, I really like the album that David Byrne did with St. Vincent back in 2012. I found that one this year, and I've been really into it. But, you know, as a result, I also got into some Talking Head stuff, and I forget the name of it, but it's the one, I think it's like Found a Job or something. I like that one a lot. Some of them have some really good bass lines, so I'm kind of drawn to some of those. But, you know, even just, you know, burning down the house is pretty banging. 736 from Postman. Did Chris Boris ever do a follow-up video to see if the Sonichu medallion was truly cursed? I think he may have, but you know, the SEO fell off on that, so he probably didn't continue that series for too long. Folger Kelly, member for 13 months. Oh my goodness.
If you want sex so bad, you just get a girlfriend.
Thank you. Claw, the sequel to the 10-year-old Welcome to Hell YouTube animation that was beloved by cringe Tumblr teens just dropped. Alright, well, I don't really know what that is, and I'm not a Tumblr teen, so I don't know if that's my target demographic, but maybe another time. I'm not familiar with that. Is that some fucking has-been hotel shit, basically? I don't know. Splatoon for Trump gifted 1 membership, thank you. $5 from Autistic Wolf for the amazing hate watch cringe ghost hunting segment. Is making work fly by. Imagine working for the guy that bullied AVGN into giving him cred. Yeah, I mean, being the guy who got his arm pricked, it would be really sad, really pathetic. $5 from the Hydra. Hey Bear, love your streams, and now I get to watch it while waiting for my son to be born. Well, I hope this one isn't the most disappointing thing since your son. You know, maybe you should, you know, don't necessarily want to be watching a stream while that's happening. That seems like something you want to be in the moment for. You don't want to be one of those, like, embarrassing stories you see on Reddit of, like, my husband is in the corner playing Nintendo Switch while I give birth to our son, and I just hear bing bing wahoo noises, and it's you know, you don't want to be that. You don't want to be, your wife is in the corner just looking over at you, and you're just like, yeah, honey, you brought out the Sanky! Like, you don't, you know. But congratulations, though. $2 from Brian Isaac. Sounds like Diddler. Yeah, $2 from Slug Boys, Black Brains, Gremlin type sound. Yeah, $2 from Autistic Wolf. Yeah. Did he say I'm John? Yeah, exactly. He definitely did. He totally said I'm John. That's what that random noise was. We got a bunch of emojis here. Skulls and pumpkins and ghosts and eyeballs. It's a nightmare. Clem, member for 4 months, just beat Metaphor watching stream. Thanks for the stream while I grinded the end game. It's a pretty good end game, I'd say. It has some real issues with the final party member when they get introduced. I feel like they kind of fumbled that a little bit. It feels like there's a scene where their like persona moment should have happened, but then it doesn't, and it happens in like the next scene, and it's like a rock falls on their head, and then they wake up and they've got a persona or something. I don't know. It's a cool game though. I like it a lot. It's probably the game of the year. There's a lot of good games this year, but it's probably game of the year. $5 from Cognito Hazard. Halloweenus and the Funky Fetus. Oh, that should be the name of the next Halloween stream, frankly. Hang on. Let's get some more spooky Halloween music. What's some more spooky Halloween music? What else have I been bumping that's like spooky and Halloween themed? Well, I don't really have anything off the top of my head. Oh god. Oh god. I'm ruining the whole stream at this point. This is a real shit show. I need another spooky song though. It's not proper to not have more spooky related material. So let me just I gotta scroll up. And yeah, right here. There we go. There we go. No, actually, let's do this one. Yo, Reaper. Uh-huh. 2 cups of blood. That's right. $2 from El Royal. No parents, said the other orphans. Yeah, that's the dialogue of that video. And then Honda Civic, member for 13 months. I have the day off, but your streams keep me company while I'm at work. Thank you for being best, and happy Halloween, miss. Yes, Merry Jack-o'-lantern Day. Happy day. I'm glad to hear I'm making the days at the car factory go by a little better. I just assume you're a car that works at a factory employing other cars, you know, like the movie Cars or something. I don't know what happens in that movie, but yeah, thank you everybody. I hope you had fun. This has been our 2024 Halloweenus Spectaculariness. Next stream we'll probably have something that's less, you know, boo! Less boo. Next stream, we might look at some Tamir, we might look at some more. I got a lot of crazy people. I have one, playlist somebody sent that was like a bunch of proto users, like 2010 era users. Like the way we view users now, but back then. So like long-standing users that might have their own deep connections, you know? So thank you very much, everybody. Ordering this cart! I hope you enjoyed the Halloweenus Bonanza. I had a good time. November, of course, is No Nut November, but more importantly, it is Nostalgia Critic November. So, you know, we might wind up watching Demo Reel some point this month, but don't get too excited for that. I think it's going to be a nightmare if we do. 222 from the Goblin K-Van. Feliz Dia de los Muertos. Only you can prevent fetusi. That's right. We have to fight back against the fetuses. And then Vector Equinox, member for 9 months. Thank you. This stream kept me entertained for a whole day of running around town. Keep the great streams, Claw. Keep them up. That's what it says. Right. Well, thank you very much. I hope that you had fun. Once again, we got Diary of a Madman by Gravediggers to sign us out. Take it easy, folks, and have a spooky Halloween. Jim's gonna be live at 7:30 Eastern, so you probably want to check that out. I'm sure I'll be watching it. Something about women living in bathtubs. It's gonna be great. See you, lads. Boo!
Dragging their asses on my hook by their temples. The cause of death is unknown to the cops. Cause when I kill them, I'm not leaving one element, 2 or tops. First I'll assassinate him, and then I cremate him. Then take all of his fucking ashes and evaporate him. Or creep through the graveyard and hunt down your tombstone. Dig up your skeleton and stomp all your fucking bones. You try to haunt me, nigga, I ain't trying to hear it. Buck, 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 I give your ass a Holy Spirit.
Explain to this court when these problems first began.
The year 84, November, day 10, overwhelmed by the wicked inspirations of an evil gen. I realized my ideas has born.